trial room, where... Hey, who said you were invited?
Oh, you took my position. You can't stop me from caring. I can still come here if I please. And I'd want to watch over the proceedings myself.
Fair enough.
Fine, but only because I don't have time to deal with a senile elderly today. As for the rest of you, welcome to the trial room, where you'll all be deliberating the crime to solve the identity of the killer. Each podium is specially designated for each of you, so make sure you get on the right one. And now hurry up! Chop chop! Let's get this thing rolling!
This is it.
Yeah, the
Kutsuki-san is dead, and one of us is his killer. Everyone is convinced that I did it, and even I myself still don't know what happened. I need to uncover the truth. I need to figure out what really happened, and reveal whoever killed him and tried to frame me. Whatever life I once knew, it doesn't matter here. This is the world I'm in now. Fighting for my innocence. For my survival.
it wasn't me.
In this first clinical trial.
It begins. Clinical trial commenced.
Welcome to our extra special very first clinical trial!
Ooh.
In the clinical trial, all surviving participants will discuss amongst themselves the details of the termination and decide through a democratic vote. Whatever. You kids are perceptive enough to get the idea. Somebody whacks somebody else, you gotta discuss who did it and vote them as the culprit.
Yeah, there you go. Easy enough.
Now, one of you has decided their life matters more than the rest of you. If that's you, your job is to get everyone to vote someone else as the culprit. Do that, and you win. Fail, and it's the birds for you. The rest of you, you'll want to find that culprit and vote them off, so they die instead of you. You all got that?
I got it.
Wow. You should have had time to investigate. However, I'm kind enough to provide you all with a quick recap.
Thank you.
The victim is our beloved Reiji Kutsuki, the absolute pop star. Well, former absolute pop star now.
True, true.
His body was found this morning at 6 a.m. in classroom 1C. Stabbed thrice in the chest, twice in the heart, and someone's here to blame. His official cause of death was those stabs, though he also broke his nose before he died. And with that, experiment formalities are finished.
You're taking way too much joy in this. At least try to have some impartiality.
The fun is the best part of all this, old-timer. No more distractions from us, though. Let's set fun begin.
Okay.
Well, what do we even talk about? Sanada-san, what would be the first order of business?
Typically, you'd start with...
Fuck off with all this formality shit. We already know who did it. It's her.
It wasn't me. I did nothing.
Wait,
You're found next to his body, covered in blood with a fucking knife in your hand. We literally caught you red-handed.
I'm inclined to agree. Sanada-san has some explaining to do if she wants to get suspicion away from her.
Gonna need a real good explaining. Because otherwise, it's pretty obvious.
Hold on. I don't really want to believe it myself, but it is really suspicious.
She's not helping her case by saying nothing, by the way.
I mean, who else could have done it? I
Could have been
really
you.
don't want to believe that Himari-chan would do something like that, but what if it really is her? But I did. No, I.
Still trying to weasel your way out of this. Stop wasting our fucking time and just confess!
Enough! Look, I'm fully aware this seems open and shut. However, I've seen plenty of cases where the supposedly obvious suspect turned out to not be the culprit. We are here to prove who the real killer is. And to do that, we shouldn't be jumping to the quickest conclusion. If she is the killer, then we must prove it beyond any reasonable doubt. Discuss it until there are no possible avenues for her to be innocent. But until then, Himari deserves a chance to defend herself. Our decision here will not only impact her life, but ours as well. So don't take it lightly.
True.
Thank you, Muichi. Anyway, I was going to say that I do have something that can prove that I...
Both of you fucking dorks really need to learn when to shut up! I don't give a shit what either of them say. He's just trying to get his baby sis off the hook because he's not man enough to get shit done!
Ah, shut up,
She
Tamuchi.
killed that freak, and we caught her doing it! End of story! What more do you fucking need?
It seems like some people can't come to an argument, and the discussion has collapsed into a war of words. You'll need to find flaws in people's statements. Key points will be marked in orange, and it'll be up to you to determine which of these statements are false, and refute them with evidence cards. You can read the reticle with the mouse, and cycle for evidence cards Q and E, and then fire with a click. If things are moving too fast, you use space to focus to slow down time, or control to speed forward.
Just admit that you killed him already!
Yelling like this isn't going to help anyone, Ishikame.
How about you stop protecting her?
Okay.
This trial would be over in no time. If you simply confess to your sin.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass. No way a wimp like you could have done it if you hadn't gotten the jump on it, Four Eyes.
You're rushing to the end before we've examined all possibilities.
Dunno. Seems rather straightforward to me. Sonata wouldn't be able to fight back against him. So of course she'd take him by surprise.
Look, I don't know. It's all just really fishy, okay? Is Himi-chan really the type to go all bloodthirsty like that?
You've known her for 5 fucking days!
He's got a point. It's not good. He's not just anyone at all.
Stay calm, Himari.
Muichi?
He might be flailing his accusation around like a fool right now, but we can still turn this around. You noticed it too, didn't you? What Ishikame said. There's something wrong with it.
Something wrong? Now that you mentioned it, I think there's something said that was kind of off. Like it's contradicting something.
That's it. Now focus and pin down what exactly he said that creates this discrepancy.
What?
Then disprove that statement with fact and slice through his accusation.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Alright. Let's try this again. Find a contradiction and disprove it with a fact.
Yeah, she obviously shanked him before he could kick her ass.
That's not true!
Yeah, wait. I think so, yeah.
That's where you're wrong! I mean, it's...
How'd you say to me?
You were on it, dude. Just keep going, keep going. You had that. Believe.
You got something wrong, Ishikame-san. You said that Kutsuki-san was killed without a chance of fighting back. But the autopsy report here stated that his nose was broken pre-mortem.
Yeah.
Which means...
There was a struggle.
Fucking matter. Yeah, he didn't die getting his nose smashed. So what?
Well,
Well, it will imply there's a struggle beforehand.
It matters because of the situation he would have gotten it, is what I believe she is trying to say.
That's right, exactly. So, the autopsy report says that his nose was broken before he was killed. And unless someone can vouch for Kutsuki-san hurting his nose beforehand, then it's likely that he got it during the murder. Which means he must have fought back against the killer.
Doubt he'd just be walking around with his nose busted. I or not.
Could he really have fought, though? I mean, he always had this big smile on his face, even when he was... he was still smiling. Maybe he left us quickly and didn't have to suffer. Yeah, that has to be it.
I'm not convinced.
Oh, you think he was in a lot of pain, Shigure-chan?
Yeah.
Quiet, Minasuga. That isn't what I was addressing. You all heard Kutsuki yourself the other day, with that little speech he put on. How he felt about leaving this place was rather obvious, as were his feelings about life and death in general. Perhaps this little struggle you claim occurred was more one-sided than you were letting on.
Maybe.
No,
What are you getting
there
at?
definitely had to be some sort of struggle.
She's not going to believe me with just my words. I'm going to have to prove it with evidence. Isn't just a sign of a struggle? Would it be the blood on the table?
That's it! The legs of the desk. They indicate a struggle.
However so.
A few of the desks had these long, dried-up blood streaks on them. Even ones further away from his body.
But Kutsuki-san was stabbed repeatedly. Isn't there a chance it was just splatter from the blood?
Well, that's not
likely.
impossible. Some of the desks were too far from Kutsuki-san's body for it to have just been normal splatter.
Exactly. That's what I'm
For the
thinking.
blood to be on the desks like that, the killer would have had to move them. So, some of the desks must have been knocked over while Kutsuki-san and the culprit were fighting.
That makes
I
sense. Yeah.
see. I can follow this line of logic.
I concede on this point, as it now seems rather apparent there was a struggle.
Yeah.
See? That's why it's...
However, all you've done is proven this simply was not a kill without a struggle. Who's to say you weren't the one on the other side of this struggle with Kutsuki?
Exactly. None of this bunk matters. Struggle or not, doesn't change the fact she killed him there.
No, it does change things.
He's pretty far from our line of sight now. We got the second floor. Wouldn't be a hard kill to me.
No, but he's pretty jacked.
Like, look at Hime-chan. She doesn't really look like someone who would win in a fight, huh?
True.
No offense, but you look like you'd be knocked on your butt if you sneezed too hard.
Kutsuki wasn't much of a fighter either.
Yeah, but he was ripped.
So knock off the Dover team. Whatever happened, you still let him there and killed him.
Bad. Miyoko-san's really pushing for me. I have to do something. It's like I'm through the. Like, it wasn't falling on Kumitantei. Oh no, I was called the hard battle debate. Oh, we're playing the game again. Oh my god, it's been a while since we played this.
That's it.
Blue.
That's it.
Okay, the music's getting a bit loud.
Doesn't even matter.
Oh, we won.
Didn't kill Kutsuki-san.
Then why did you focus your plan alone with nobody around? Unless you got something to prove you didn't lead him there, you ain't changing my mind.
This one?
This is it.
This is kind of awesome.
I do have proof, actually.
What's that?
It's a letter. It got sent to my room this morning.
Yeah.
Here's what's written on it.
Dear Himari, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reiji.
Yeah. Reiji.
Signed, Reiji.
Kutsuki-san wrote this and left it for me. He was the one who called me to...
That could have easily been forged.
True.
No, I didn't.
I was with Himari the whole time. Unless she was able to do it without me noticing, I can promise you that she didn't write it.
She could have forged it before the whole thing got going.
True as well, yeah. That's much more clear point.
So that's what that letter on your door was about! Oh, well, maybe if you weren't so tiny with sleeping in, you'd have been able to stop this from happening!
I'm talking to.
Geezer, shut your mouth! I don't know how they did things in your time, but here in the better generation, we just shut our traps and let them squirm on their own!
I believe that's enough of an indication to see that the note isn't fraudulent.
See? I was already asleep when the letter was brought to my room.
Yeah.
Even the cat can confirm it.
That cat. Yeah, I knew to say that.
Oh, I'll have you know that my name is...
Not important.
Yanasofu. A double name for a double geezer like you. I am not...
How utterly convenient. More than a low-born murderer deserves.
And once I read the letter, I went to Classroom 1C, just as it told me to.
So, let me get this straight. You went out to meet up with a guy, alone, in the middle of the early morning, all because this shady-ass letter told you to?
Yes.
Well, I was...
When you put it like that, it sounds kind of stupid.
I wasn't thinking things through as much as I should have at the time.
Oh my god! Seriously? This is not the place to be sleeping around, Hime-chan!
Obviously not like that dingus.
Stop talking! Having those kinds of thoughts before marriage is a sin. You need Jesus, Hanabusa-san.
Yeah, you need Jesus, Hanabusa.
Anyway, once I entered the classroom, it was all dark. I couldn't see anything in there. Then I remember somebody grabbing me. I couldn't see who it was. And then they knocked me out with something.
Oh no, are you okay?
Yeah.
I'm fine. When I woke up, I saw Kutsuki-san's body in front of me.
With blood all over you and a knife in your hand.
Yes,
Guess
with that.
you weren't the one calming down then.
So, do you believe me now? That I didn't kill
I didn't finish. Sure, he's the one who called you there. But then what? You just proved you were in the classroom, knowing who would be there.
True.
Wait, I didn't mean...
Either you took advantage of the situation and killed him, or he tried to kill you and you fought back. Take your pick.
Neither.
It doesn't change the most important thing here. You killed Kutsuki.
The newly presented evidence so far hasn't changed the outcome of this trial, simply the circumstances surrounding it. The only fact that's relevant here is who killed the victim, not how or why they did it. Will this trial truly progress to a new conclusion if we just keep going into specifics of how this servile filth did her deed? I think not.
What if it was me that did the deed?
If my lady requests it, we should obey. This trial has nothing more to offer.
What? No! We can't do that! There's still...
Silence, Sanada-sama! If you continue to misguide us, I shall execute you myself!
You shall not.
Hey, Lancelot! Don't go trying to take the fun part from me!
Please wait a moment.
Yeah.
I think there's his reasoning to reason suspect Sanada-san. It risky would be to rush to a rushed conclusion.
Yeah. What she said.
Sanada-san's life is not the only one lying on the line here. The rest of ours are also.
Don't try to convince them. It's all lost. They've all been taken. They've all been brainwashed. But not me.
Yeah, you're the one that's not brainwashed.
Survive! I want to live!
I want to live? Yes, so I'd wish for us to leave no doubt before we are come to final conclusion.
Fine. This moronic charade can't possibly sink lower anyhow.
Thank you, Inoue-san.
What else should we be discussing then?
An overview of the case would be a good spot to start, to land everyone on the same page. One that seems important that we've neglected thus far is the murder weapon used in this case.
The knife, yeah.
What's the point? We already know what it is! It's a fucking knife!
Because any weapon will have an array of surrounding factors, and we need to be sure of as many of those as possible.
The knife was specifically a kitchen knife, correct? A kitchen knife from, well, the kitchen.
Yeah.
That seems to be the case, but it's rather ornate and slim for a kitchen knife. Did anyone happen to investigate the kitchen?
My lady and I were guarding the crime scene throughout the investigation.
I wasn't sure if it would prove important, so I never went inside the actual kitchen itself.
I was busy elsewhere, so I sadly have nothing to share.
I was in there, but I still don't...
No one knows anything. Great.
Great. The knife. Nobody seems to know where the knife came from, but I'm pretty sure it came from the kitchen. Did I find anything during the investigation that would prove where it came from? Yes. We have evidence for this. What? Mirror light. The evidence to push forward is somewhere in Himari's mind, but she needs a little help to find it. Within a clinical trial, Mirror light is a puzzle platformer where your goal is to find the correct piece of evidence to the top, you'll need to avoid obstacles like fireballs and falling from great heights. Okay. Okay, easy. Boom.
I think I can prove where the knife came from.
Of course you'd have an answer. Did your brother coach you or some shit?
My integrity as a prosecutor is something I take pride in, Ishikame. I wouldn't endanger it on something like this.
Exactly.
Himari, if you could please share your theory.
Right. So, earlier, when Moichi and I were investigating, we found an empty box for a sashimi knife.
Right.
I didn't get the best look at the knife, but it seems to be the only knife that was missing from the kitchen.
Oh?
Not only that, the patterns on the handle of the knife matched those on the box.
Did anyone else keep an eye on the kitchen leading up to the case? Maybe even see who went in and out?
Speak up, Okabe.
I was in the kitchen all night last night. But I didn't see anyone coming in or out all night. I promise.
You didn't see anyone at all?
Yes, none, zero. It was just me all night.
That's a lie. You saw,
I didn't take the knife, by the way. Nuh-uh. No
Did
idea
you
when
see,
the knife was taken.
Reiji? You saw
It's
Reiji?
definitely not last night. Otherwise, I would have seen it.
Why
right?
didn't you lie here? That wasn't what you told us, was it? Overall, consent. Disagreeing with your peers may not always be the correct answer. Sometimes it may be worth reinforcing someone else's statement. These statements are marked in blue and can be hit with evidence cards. Doing so is called a consent. Additionally, it seems the discussions have started to get a bit chaotic and it may be struggle to be heard. Smaller statements will appear in purple and sometimes block your target. These are called white noise. You can clear them out by using your debate cards by hitting like it. I'm still here. I'm just helping my cousin. Hi, Jamie.
I was in the kitchen the whole night, and I saw nobody coming around. It was just me.
Huh? What are you trying to do, Himari? Kitchen was empty. Do you hear me? No, it wasn't. But that's. I don't think that's how I repeat that song. Oh no, I messed up in front of everyone. Remember, Himari, we're trying to corroborate a statement here. Right. It's possible that the corroboration looking for might be in his words. Do you understand? I think so, mate. It's doing own words. Okay.
I was in the kitchen the whole night, and I saw nobody coming around. It was just me.
Well, no.
You did.
You said that 3 times. Certainly ground quite neurotic.
What made you say that? I mean, I don't know what Himari's.
Please refrain from badgering the.
Anyway, I'm telling you now.
Okabe, that's not what you told us earlier.
Well, maybe you heard me wrong. It happens. So I'm correcting it right now. The kitchen last night was totally empty.
I can feel it! He's lying! Okabe, that's not what you told us.
Oh, I just left clicked it.
Yeah, that's right!
Oh, okay. I misunderstood.
Hiroshi, what you told us was completely different from this.
Well, you heard wrong. Besides, you're the suspect here, right? Can we really trust anything you say?
Yes.
What if you hear it from me then? during the investigation, Himari and I talked to you about your night in the kitchen. And you gave us a completely different story from whatever you're spouting right now.
Exactly.
Well,
Someone's lying.
I didn't think it would be all that important.
So, simply decided to change your story all of a sudden.
Well...
Speak, Okabe. Our very lives are at stake. So unless you have a very good reason for omitting facts from this trial, speak up this instant.
Exactly. Why are you lying?
Yes, ma'am. I didn't think it would be that important to mention who came by last night, as they are, well, as they aren't here with us anymore.
Not with us anymore? Wait. Don't tell me.
Yeah. Kutsuki-san was the one that came into the kitchen last night. Maybe around midnight? It was kinda hard to keep track of time.
How interesting facto to now share. I'll be sure to keep this mind in mind.
Okay.
Thank you, however, Okabe-san. This information
Is suspicious.
Yeah, why would you keep this?
Finally, the fucking magic decided to join the conversation.
Ugh, are you, incapable of learning anyone's actual names?
The information is suspicious. Both of you were in an optimal position to take the knife. Therefore, you too are suspicious.
But wasn't Reiji-chan the one who... If Reiji-chan was the one who got hurt, how could he be suspicious?
Sanada. Allegedly, Kutsuki sent her a summons to meet up in classroom 1C. He was additionally seen at the location where the murder weapon went missing from. Therefore, both Kutsuki and Okabe had the opportunity to steal the knife.
Also true.
Sanada.
Yes?
When did you receive the letter?
Oh, when I woke up. Around 5 a.m. I'm not sure when the letter came to my room, though. I, kind of accidentally left the door unlocked last night.
Hello? Earth to Hime-chan! We're in a death game!
If you didn't do it, mistakes like that'll make sure you're next.
I know.
Are you crazy? Get your head into the goddamn game, Sanada-san! How can you be so careless? This place, it's not normal. If you lose it here, you're in a world of hurt.
Exactly.
So, should we think if it's possible for Hiro-chan to be the killer?
No, I'd never kill anybody! Promise!
That's what the killer would say.
Instigation, perhaps not. But there is a possibility of self-defense.
What? No,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Though, not defending himself.
What do you mean?
Well, let me pose this theory. Hiro-chan saw Reiji-chan take the knife, but instead of confronting him, he quietly followed him. He saw Reiji-chan follow Hime-chan into the classroom,
No, he never
got
left.
worried, and followed them both in. Reiji-chan, who was planning to murder Hime-chan, attacked her and knocked her out so she wouldn't fight back. Jumping in to save her, Hiro-chan wrestled the knife away from Reiji-chan, struggled a bit, and turned the tables and stabbed him.
Nah, this would have been at midnight. This
But
is not the right
after
time.
the
this happened.
adrenaline wore off, Hiro-chan saw what he did and panicked. He moved
Nope,
the crime
this
scene
didn't
around to
happen.
frame Hime-chan for it, then ran off to secure his alibi.
Why would he go for all this effort for this? Not sure how I feel about that theory.
Not implausible. I ran into Okabe-sama downstairs this morning, which was rather unusual.
Whoa! You actually think I did it? Bro, that's bogus! I couldn't have done any of that! No way!
Yeah, he was cleaning the kitchen all
This
night.
attitude of yours is just some fucking mental breakdown from stress or something?
Hiroshi.
No! This is a really big misunderstanding!
He was cleaning the kitchen all night.
Kitchen all night! When would I have had the time to go kill somebody?
You were alone all night, as you've claimed yourself.
No, he wasn't. It was with Yano Sofu.
Unless somebody can confirm your alibi, that statement is doubtful at best.
Yano Sofu.
Especially since you just lied about not seeing Kutsuki before he died.
No, it wasn't him.
And your current shift in attitude to this bizarre panic leaves you lacking nothing more than
Suspicious.
Well, it didn't happen at this time because Yano Sofu was with Kutsuki making him clean the kitchen. That's why he didn't notice Reiji at first.
What?
Read like a blackboard in the timeline.
Why is this happening? I didn't kill Kutsuki-san!
I believe him.
It was himari. She was found with him, wasn't she? She was even holding a knife and covered in blood and everything! Look at me in comparison. I ain't got a drop of blood on me.
Also, the smashed bottle of beans, it couldn't have been him because he came from outside the room. There was someone hiding in the closet.
And if you check that knife for fingerprints, mine wouldn't be on it. Because I never touched it, ever.
Perhaps you cleaned yourself up with the washroom so near to the crime scene.
Nope, didn't happen.
Disturbing my perfectly arranged medical supplies in the process. Oh my.
I mean, it's the first time she's spoken this entire trial.
Or other forms of DNA analysis were available, it would have been mentioned already.
You think I give you dweebs something that fancy? Dream on. There's no fun in such easy proceedings. Dance. Dance for me. You disgust me in the joy you get from this. Well, Himari is still the most suspicious one.
Hiroshi.
No! You... Shut up! I know you did it, and now you're trying to pin it on me!
Hiroshi, listen!
You're trying to drag me into your murder! I'm gonna prove it! I'm gonna prove that you did it!
It wasn't either one of us, dude. Oh good, he's completely panicking. He's not going to listen to reason at this rate. But he's missing something. Something important. He does have an alibi. I have to calm down and prove that to him. Oh, this could really get us bad for us all here. Hard battle debate. Okay. Do this again. Okay. We can use this. And play again. Oh, is that just a win? Wait, is that just a win? That was just game.
Please, calm down.
That's kind of busted, his card. Okay.
How am I supposed to calm down? I know I didn't do it! You did! But now everyone is suspecting me!
It's not your fault, dude.
Because there's nobody to back me up! I don't have an alibi!
Dingus. I love the style of this game. So awesome.
Hiroshi, please, just listen to me for a second.
No, I won't! Why should I listen to...
Enough. Continue, Sonata.
Thank you. Hiroshi, you were in the kitchen all last night doing the dishes, right?
Yeah. Why are you being an idiot?
Yeah, but I...
You said
Giannis
you weren't
is your
allowed to
alibi.
leave until you had the place spotless.
Dingus.
Yeah, but that was only because of... Oh...
Oh? The fuck you mean, oh?
That's right. It was because of that cat. He held you up in the kitchen all night until all of the dishes were done.
He also made me make sure the place was clean, top to bottom. I haven't got a chance to sleep at all.
And you would have been done faster if you didn't dilly-dally and let it get that bad in the first place!
True.
Yo! How many times do I have to tell you that my name is...
And since he was there in the kitchen watching you all night, he can corroborate your account. He's your alibi.
Sorry. But, yeah, see, I wasn't...
Can we really believe it, though?
Yes.
I mean, like, that thing was the one who brought us here in the first place. Like, who's to say he didn't help you with, you know, the murder stuff?
Wouldn't that be a violation of the rules?
I mean, I don't see exactly why it would be. The rules said that Nianus isn't allowed to mess with the experiment in any meaningful way. But that isn't Nianus. Not anymore, anyway. So maybe the rules work differently for him.
That's a good point.
Quite an interesting observation, Hanabusa-sama. Nianus, do the rules work that way?
I'm keeping quiet for now. I want to see how you all decide this works. What? You can't do that! And the overseer, you are bound to... Oh, cannon, Yana Sofu! I ain't bound to anything besides some flimsy rules and me saying nothing breaks none of them.
No! Come on, tell us, please!
Well, unless the cat yokai says otherwise, my theory holds up.
I'm not so sure about that, Hanabusa-san.
What? Why are you arguing about this? If Hiro-chan's the guilty one, that proves you're innocent, right?
Well, kind of, but...
Kind of? Isn't that what you want?
I really don't believe Hiroshi is the one who did this. Even if he doesn't believe the same for me.
I still think it's
However, I'm sure that there's a
plastic
way to
surgery
prove
girl.
it. I'm sure there's evidence that can prove that Hiroshi and Yana Sofu were in the kitchen all night.
This again. Absorbing. Sometimes someone will say something that may be useful elsewhere. You can absorb any highlighted statement with the left click and store it as an evidence
Are
card.
you sure he's innocent? Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
I'm not lying, I promise!
Please, you're shaking like a fucking leaf. That Lord House has a point for once.
What do you mean for once?
Still not sure it means he's guilty. But he's definitely more suspicious now.
I promise you, no bogus! I'm telling the truth! I was held up all night by that old cat! He wasn't gonna let me go
until the kitchen was spotless. Blah, 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 blah. I know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, this kitchen was
Save it for the
spotless.
judge, Hiro-chan, because I'm not buying it.
I got it.
Are you sure he's innocent? Because I'm pretty sure that thing's lying.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I see.
That's not true.
The spotless kitchen is proof that.
The kitchen itself should prove Hiroshi's story. I don't know how many of you were able to check, but the kitchen was spotless this morning when I went to investigate. Moichi was with me and can confirm this too.
Correct. I was with Himari in the kitchen. It was clean.
Yeah.
Well,
it had to
Giannis
be
and
clean.
Yanasofu seem rather advanced.
See him? Near the sofa? Oh, you ignorant dwarf! Ah!
Shut up!
We're busy.
At least let her talk before we kill her.
Their small structure and limited mobility would make it impossible to clean the kitchen that thoroughly by themselves.
I can't believe the youth nowadays! No respect for their elders at all! I'll have you know this!
Affirmative. Huh? Nyanusofu's mechanics are very simple. He can hold himself up and operate, but proper maintenance of this facility is undeniably beyond his capabilities.
Hey! You don't need to tell them all that! Those are trade secrets! Trade secrets, schmeekrits, old-timer! Your circuits are barely able to keep up with these kids!
Good grief! Shut up already! Subjecting me to this depraved experiment is already an insult, but mustn't be overseen by such vapid clowns!
My lady, I urge you to remain calm. Such rage may imbalance your humors. Oh, alas. Where were we? Oh, the kitchen.
Oh, I can promise the kitchen was clean.
Yeah.
I got a bit hungry during everything and went back to the kitchen for some food before we came here.
You went and had a snack in the middle of a murder case?
But see, the kitchen could have only been cleaned by Hiroshi. And to do all that, it would have left him with almost no time to commit a murder.
True.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Damn. Really thought I was onto something there. Even checked the kitchen and everything. It's no big deal.
So this means Hiroshi couldn't have killed Kutsuki-san.
Himari,
That isn't good enough. In my line of work, you quickly learn how much of a difference no time and almost no time can really make when it comes to murder.
True.
And Okabe still had enough time to potentially kill Kutsuki.
There's about 6
I
hours
agree.
to account for, yeah, I'd say.
While the current circumstances make it more and more improbable that Okabe-san is our culprit, it's not yet impossible.
We didn't have.
Are you serious?
Yes, we didn't have the morning announcement, so that means we likely slept through it. It comes to it happened at midnight when he was forced to clean the kitchen. So there's between 12 p.m. and 7 a.m. that's unaccounted for. There's plenty of time to commit murder. Possibly even later than that, because we didn't get the morning announcement.
Isn't this enough? I'm telling you, I didn't do it!
Could have been what? A few minutes? That's enough time.
He had hours.
Did he really
Potentially.
do it? But he's so kind and silly.
Did he do it?
Thanks for coming in, Kaguya. This is believe that Hiroshi set out time to kill Kutsuki-san. Is it really possible?
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
Shiraki-san, you told me earlier that you ran into Hiroshi this morning before Kutsuki-san's body was found, right?
Aye, it's as you say. If I remember correctly, he came from the direction of the elevator rather than the classroom. Had he been downstairs before my lady and I, it would have been impossible to falsify his trajectory.
Yeah, and it wasn't long after I ran into you that we heard the glass shatter.
True.
Aye, that is also true.
Glass shattering? Explain.
Oh, have we not explained this yet?
No, we've still not even gone through the actual
and I heard the
case
sound
of
of glass
events.
shattering and ran forth to find its source. Then, moments later, we were alerted by an even louder scream coming from classroom 1C.
That would have been me when I woke up.
The glass caught our attention, but Himari's screaming was what got us to the classroom.
Yeah.
Pardon me, but I'm not confused by what you mean. Broken glass? There are no glass structures within this building facility that could have smashed.
Yes, 'twas rather vexing upon hearing it.
'Twas indeed.
But during the investigation, we found shattered glass on the ground near to the body.
I watched the servant point out something glimmering from the floor, so I corroborate the glass's presence. No one moved it under our watch.
Oh dear, Sonata-san, surely you didn't cut yourself on the shards?
Maybe Reiji-chan's sunglasses broke. That would explain
Nah, that's the thingy.
Impossible. The glass of his lenses were tinted, while the glass at the crime scene was not.
Speaking of, I don't think I saw his sunglasses at the scene either. Did anybody else notice them?
No.
Nay, neither I nor my lady saw them at the crime scene.
I didn't think to check his bedroom, though I guess it'd be kind of weird for him to leave without them.
They're sunglasses, right? So he could leave without them. He's
He
indoors.
had them when he stopped by the kitchen.
I doubt it's of any importance. The culprit here was clearly an amateur. Only confident killers take trophies.
But if it was not the sunglasses, what else could have shattered been?
It was, you know what this is? There was other stuff on the floor besides the glass and blood. You've clouded to what it to be. Hope it's not the case, but I have to have an answer where the glass came from. What is this? Shoot the letters. Something important on the tip of Himari's tongue, but she needs a little help finding the word. Within the clinical trials, Cosmodors is a shoot 'em up where your goal is to spell out the correct word. Collecting letters from enemies, shooting enemies with a space will destroy it, but firing with R will collect the letter, carrying it. You also need to avoid dive attacks, but you can also use shift to focus and briefly slow down. Okay. How do I? Oh, I see. I bet I can only hit the ones that are aren't grayed out. Oh, there's it. There's it. I missed it. Bah. Boom.
I think I might have the answer. But it's probably going to implicate me again. It's likely that one of my coffee vials was shattered against the floor, which was what left on the glass there.
You did mention that they're pretty fragile, so shattering it like that does make sense.
Yeah.
That would also explain this item I found at the scene. While I was taking care of my situation this morning, I faintly heard the crashing sound as well, and followed afterwards. Before we were all called to the gym, I felt myself step on something strange. I decided to keep hold of it, just to be safe.
That's the lid. We got it.
Lucky you stepped on the cork instead of the glass, huh, Ogasawara-san? Wait, you walked off with evidence?
I returned to the crime scene, so it's unlikely it mattered. Rather, it seems to have proven useful. Surely a trinket like this played a role in the killer's plan. Evidence they would be capable of hiding. So, for it to be absent upon returning to the crime scene. Unfortunate. That should
What are you talking about?
a stroke of good
I don't understand what you mean.
luck makes a predator arrogant. Arrogance turns a predator into prey.
God damn it, we're getting nowhere with this shit!
I know.
All these retarded fucking theories
Okay.
are getting us anywhere but right back where we started! The first one was the right one. The crazy coffee bitch murdered his ass, and she's been dragging this out for far too long!
Man, shut the hell up! Even if you still believe it's Hime-chan, that doesn't give you the right to be saying any of that!
Exactly. Shut up, dude. He's right there. All I've been doing is trying to prove my innocence. Waiting for it to loop back to me all over again.
Moichi,
We need it to go to someone else.
you believe in me, right?
I choose to believe in the facts of a case. And right now, the facts are pointing more at you than in any other direction. I'm sorry.
No, Moichi, please. You have to believe me. We're...
Don't use that line on me right now. Please. Don't make this even harder for me.
Moichi.
Quiet. Stop with your senseless crying, trying to prove your innocence through nothing more than your emotions. You have previously directed the conversation with evidence. If you're innocent, prove it.
Where would it lead to from here? There's other testimonies. She's right, but what else can I do? Is there anything else I can do? I know I didn't do it, but no one believes me. Not even Moichi. There's not really much evidence that says otherwise. Other than other testimonies. So I give up? Do I just accept that I don't have to do this anymore? But I don't want to die. I don't want us to die. What do I...
Himari-san?
Yeah?
I believe in you.
Yay, thank you.
Thank you, Kaguya-san.
Oh, poor darling. Don't worry. I understand your position, Kaguya-san. Oh, I hate to see such a beautiful specimen waste herself on such cruelty.
What do you mean by that?
But in order to survive ourselves, I simply must help redirect your flawed thought process.
Really is the point where if I give up, it's all over. Thank you for your faith in me, Kaguya-san. Now I must show my faith in you. Ha! War of words. That's it.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime scene?
True.
God, what a fucking pain.
It's
Rude.
quite simple, you know.
You say that?
Stabs Kutsuki-san 3 times, and then shoves his body aside and covers herself and the floor in his blood.
Checks out. Let's just get this over with. No point prolonging the inevitable.
Prolonging the inevitable.
Well, it's something that I did it and I come up with theories to back up the claims. I have to stop them. What evidence would... Words alone won't be enough to convince them. No one can deny evidence. I won't let it end here.
Oh, I'm afraid we have been neglecting the obvious for a while. Sonata-san was spotted at the crime scene.
Spotted at the crime
There was no
scene?
trauma to the back of his head as well.
God, what a fucking pain.
Maybe it's this one?
It's quite simple, neglecting the obvious for a
Maybe it's the body?
Sonata-san was spotted.
Spotted at the crime
God, what a fucking
It's quite... She stabs Kutsuki and then shoves his body aside and...
Yeah, okay. Didn't shove his body because he's got a broken nose. I knew that was the point. I didn't really know what evidence to use.
Kaguya-san, are you sure that's how things happened? Moichi's analysis of the crime scene concluded that Kutsuki-san was stabbed while flat on his back and hadn't been moved.
Oh.
I can concede that Kutsuki-san was never moved. I understand that now. But you were still covered in his blood after all. You only got to after killing him, no?
No, I was dragged across his body while I was unconscious. How else would...
Could you not just as easily have dragged yourself across
That's
his body?
also a good point. I still think it's her.
Simply put, you did so to frame yourself, to present the idea that another had incriminated you. Oh, what a devilish plot, Sonata-san.
She's so silly. I don't even listen to anything I'm saying anymore. I have to try and get my point across. I've still got my back against the wall here. All the shattered beams. This is not a normal conversation. It's do or die, Himari. It's not a normal conversation because the shattered beams are very much important here. Card battle. That's fine. Whatever. We can do the card battle. Oh wait, she played a red. Oh wait, no, I can do this. Okay. Bim, bam, 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 pow. Dang it, with one shot. Ugh. Oh, you're out of cards. Got it? No then.
You got it all wrong, Hakude-san.
Easy. Easy. Yeah, you got it wrong.
Sonata-san, my theory seems rather plausible to me.
Well, it's not.
You could have easily gotten the blood on yourself if you'd killed him.
Smear across the floor. That's my pants. Yeah, here we go. I wasn't sitting in his blood, so I got dragged across the floor. Yeah, this is it.
Hakude-san, please listen to me.
Yeah,
Oh, what is it, darling?
I think it's you, bro.
Yes, I was covered in blood. But the important part is where the blood was. It was only on the back of my pants and across my hands. Not only that, but the way the blood looked. It wasn't a splatter, but a drag.
Exactly. You were in drag.
I concur. The blood there looked strange for Sonata-sama to have been the point of origin.
Exactly.
Not to mention, if I'd been the one to stab him, wouldn't I have blood all over my front as well?
Oh my, that does make sense. I know even I'd have trouble doing an operation backwards after all.
That's all you have to say after that waste of time?
No, we played cards, dude. It wasn't a waste.
I do apologize. I had some of my own theories surrounding the crime scene and simply hadn't gotten the chance to speak up yet.
Yeah, you haven't spoken at all yet.
Didn't even go to the crime scene.
Talking about doing something backwards, wouldn't it have been possible you stabbed him behind yourself? It's not exactly an easy feat, but it's possible you could have anticipated this. Spider walked over him and stabbed him that way, no?
Supposedly, but the blood would have been all at my back, not on my butt.
Are you Spider-Man or something?
Elite reference.
That isn't not possible. Fingerprints are not even though we cannot check for. Their hands should be handprints at the crime scene if that is true. But investigating when I the crime scene, completely missing. No trace of any handprints at all.
Yeah, so someone was wearing gloves.
I see. My apologies for the interruption then.
Okay, now if I can, I'd like to recap everything we know so far.
Sure.
And if I miss anything, please speak up. So, this morning, I received a letter from Kutsuki-san, telling me to meet him in classroom 1C.
It's her, the
I
pink
made my way
hair.
there after receiving the letter. Once inside, I was knocked out, then dragged across Kutsuki-san's body while unconscious. They must have put the knife in my hand too while they were at it.
Yes.
Then, I was left to wake up and be framed as the killer. Which seemed to have worked. as my scream brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the scene, making it seem like they had caught me red-handed. Have I left anything else out?
The beans. You haven't spoken about the beans. The glass smashing.
That's everything we've been able to figure out. The evidence points to your innocence at the moment. Though it is still currently hypothetical. But for now, it might be better for us to operate on the assumption that Himari is innocent.
Oh, I have a question.
Go for it, champ.
What is it, Minazuka-san?
Please tell me you're gonna ask about the beans. Please.
You said you went to sleep, but then you just woke up. Were you tired, Himari-chan?
No, we were drugged. With a tranquilizer.
No, I was knocked out. I'm still not sure by what, though.
The tranquilizer.
Well, what do you mean you're not sure?
Put two and two together, come on.
Hit in the head or something?
No, that would have left some sort of mark if that happened. Oh, right! After I walked into the classroom, someone put their hand over my mouth. Then I felt a sharp pain in my side.
What was a bag?
Like I was stabbed with something.
The tranquilizer. Finn needs to make absolutely sure I lifted up my shirt a bit to check.
Himari? What are you?
Not giving you a show, bro. Calm down.
Of course, a servant
Oh my
like
God.
you would resort to.
No, that's not what I'm doing. If I got stabbed, then there should be a wound, right?
So you got injected. I don't see much, but there is a small red mark. What did I get hit with? The tranquilizer. Come on. That's
That's
spell
a
it out.
puncture mark for sure. I can tell just from the way it looks.
So I did get stabbed with something.
It seems quite possible. It looks identical to a needle puncture site.
A needle is certainly plausible, but are we sure it's not from elsewhere?
It wouldn't be from anything else. It's from the
Maybe one
tranquilizer.
of Minazuka-san's bees, for instance?
Nah, I haven't been around minutes to go all day.
About my bees like that. I know bees are scary to people sometimes, but my bees are kind. They protect me.
Yeah, his bees are awesome.
They'd never sting someone, no matter how mean they were being.
True.
Including it would. They wouldn't be able to be with me if they did.
Outside of a severe allergy, these things are minor injuries for humans, but they are fatal to the attacking bee.
Yeah, the bee doesn't do it unless it
It's a
needs
last
to.
resort
Yeah.
attack. And last I checked, the 7 bees that have been swarming him are all still alive.
Yeah! Don't make up lies about my friends like that!
Yeah, dingus.
Wait, puncture site? I knew it! You were taken by aliens!
Oh, God damn it, not this shit again!
Someone put some tape over his mouth.
The aliens! They take it to Sanada-san, and then they probed her to steal her likeness!
Uh-huh.
The real Sanada-san
Can we vote him
ran
out?
away for her own nefarious intentions! And then the one in front of us is an imposter!
Oh, somebody shut him the fuck up!
For once, I agree with him, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Ignore Ishikami-san. I'm curious, very curious about your suggestion, Hoshisaki-san. Why would you think that?
Fucking encourage him!
Exactly. Don't encourage us.
Well, when I woke up this morning, I was watching over the railing, like I always do every morning, and I saw it.
Oh my god, wait, you actually got good testimony?
You've been cloned, Sanada-san! The clone attacked her and dragged her away!
Are we seriously entertaining the delusional bullshit of this complete fucking lunatic?
I am. I'm interested now.
All avenues must considered be to reach the truth, Ishikami-san.
Yeah, but like... we're talking about Himari getting kidnapped by aliens and cloned here.
So someone that looked like me.
Kinda hard
Moichi?
to swallow, to say the least.
I'm not really sure about this myself, but to be honest, it doesn't look like this conversation is going to steer any other direction. Noah-san says we need to consider all avenues, even this outlandish one. Clone. There is a vent, but that wasn't touched until the day before. Rage was alive the day before, so the vent was checked out but never used in the murder. It's a red herring. We need to take someone else's word
Can
for
you
it, I think.
recount what you saw, Hoshisaki-san?
This is gonna be fucking rich.
This morning, I was up early watching the first floor from the banister. And that's when I saw them! Sonata's son's doppelganger!
How would a doppelganger even get in if we can't get out?
Be now quiet and letting him finish.
There's a secret entrance.
The alien grabbed Sonata-san from behind. Then he jammed his concoction into her. That's Sonata-san before us. At best, she's nothing more than a mindless drone! Or worse, the alien doppelganger herself!
Why the fuck are we bothering with this schizo freak?
I know myself enough to tell that I'm not an alien doppelganger or a mindless drone, but I shouldn't dismiss what they're saying entirely. It wouldn't be a doppelganger. Is that what's wrong? Something like what he's saying is wrong. It wasn't a concoction, it was a tranquilizer.
Be now quiet and letting
Maybe?
him finish.
The alien grabbed Sonata-san from behind.
No.
Then he jammed his concoction into her.
Oh, that's it. That is it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. It's correct, I guess.
That reminds me. Hoshisaki-san, thank you.
So part of it was true.
What? Why is the alien clone thinking me? No. Have I made a mistake?
Yes, you have. You've messed up.
I don't think there are any alien clones. But you are right about what I might have been stabbed with.
It wasn't a concoction.
Kure-san, during the investigation, you mentioned something about the supplies going missing from the cabinet in the nurse's office?
Quite so. I have been keeping an incredibly close eye on the supplies in the nurse's office. But troublingly, many of our supplies had gone missing this past night, and the cabinet left in disarray. Oh, it's dreadful.
Could you repeat what went missing between the night before the murder and the morning of?
Tranquilizer and bandages.
See. There were a set of bandages, a tranquilizer, and a syringe. Which does line up with your testimony, Sonata-san.
I mean, theoretically, but aliens wouldn't need to take...
I don't think it makes sense for me to knock myself out and then somehow drag myself over the body.
Well, the person that drugged you was clearly because they were weak.
All right, Himari. You've more than proven your innocence for the time being. But further evidence may still overturn that.
That's fine. It's not important right now. I think we need to redirect this. Which is reluctant to believe me. We need to redirect this energy to Erica. Do you have no ideas for who could have done this? I think it's Erica. I mean, I still don't know either. Because for me, right, it's like Erica's the nurse. She would have known about the tranquilizers being there. I doubt anybody else really cared to go and check to see if there's tranquilizers there. Moyoga. Wait, no, Moyoga? What's her name? Myoga, yeah. Myoga said that she saw someone come into the thingy room late at night, but it was pitch black. So I think it's her because she would be the only person that would have known that the tranquilizers was there to then come and obviously do their thing. I still don't know either.
Something's still bothering me.
Go for it. Oh.
Then speak up about it.
Well, if Sonata's telling the truth about that letter, and it was sent by Kutsuki, and if Akabe's saying Kutsuki took the knife,
Then it would mean, most likely, that it was Kutsuki who planned to murder Himari.
True, yeah. I'd forgotten about that implication. Kutsuki-san was planning to murder me? Yes.
It obviously failed, but we need to figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
Someone else killed Kutsuki. That leaves the question of your sister. Why not just kill her too?
Yeah, what dumbass would just leave her alive?
You?
The one that wanted to frame her. Duh!
Why though?
So it leave us with a suspect we all thought was obvious, and they could easily pin it on.
But wouldn't it make more sense to kill both of them? That way nobody would have known.
This conversation has circled.
Hmm.
Huh? What do you mean? We've proven Hime-chan's innocence, haven't we?
Sorta.
We have discussed similar points repeatedly and only added minor details. Though Sonata is seeming less suspicious than before, I do not believe she is yet fully trustworthy.
Why's that? Himari-chan's so nice.
It's the bean smash to me that's like...
To you, perhaps.
I'm hung up on.
However, she had quite a different approach to me.
Aikawa-san?
When she cornered me in the storage room 2 nights ago, she told me she could have poisoned the meals she was bringing me.
Yep.
What? Wait, that's...
That was the point
Is
that I was
that
trying to
not
take.
what you said, Sonata?
Out of context,
No,
yeah,
I
sure.
was saying that because...
Because I distrusted you, as should be done in this situation. Murder may have already been on Sonata's mind. Furthermore, Okabe, you injured your leg a few days ago, correct?
Yeah, I did hurt my leg a little.
This gives Sonata an opportunity to have checked the medicine cabinet's contents. She would have discovered tranquilizer was present there.
Hey now, hold on a sec. What's your deal? You haven't even been investigating, and now you're coming out here and saying all this?
True.
So, suddenly, extra details are no longer welcome? Details that you emotionally cannot fully reconcile?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Do you now doubt Sonata again, based on that fact?
This is what those cats want us to do. If we start doubting each other again, we'll never find out who did this.
I don't want to doubt my friends. Why do we have to keep doing this?
Because we need to redirect this energy to somebody else. We're spending too much time. What are you trying to say, Aikawa-san? Is there an answer we're missing?
Aye. Yet we cannot distrust every piece of information. And I assure you, my trust in my lady is absolute.
Shut up, dude.
I haven't seen reason to suspect anybody here. Besides the killer, that is.
I still think it's her.
You don't even know who they are.
If you have hard evidence to prove someone is untrustworthy, Aikawa, present it.
It is hard evidence, as you say, that has led us into this spiral. But you ignore evidence that you have a negative emotional reaction to.
Like what?
I've ignored no evidence, Aikawa. Now, what do you present to prove someone is untrustworthy?
That's not a promising response.
Is Aikawa-san hiding something from us? Is that why she wants us to distrust each other? Yes, probably. It's true that what we've been doing so far has been leading us around in circles, but the alternative is just blaming you, yeah. I don't want to believe anymore. I don't know what to believe anymore. Prosecute autopsy report. Those are all talent cards. Alongside your normal evidence cards, you'll also find talent cards in your hand. These can be used to apply your understanding of a character to a statement. While they can be required, they will sometimes allow us to take an alternative path through the trial.
Your faith in one another is holding you back. You allow emotion to obscure the truth.
No. So try to refute us with this evidence and logical emotional response. No, it's wrong. You will not solve this debate the way you and him know how. Refrain from badgering her like that. She will make the right choice. Right, Himari? Goes, oh. Nyan. What are you got? Wait. Don't stop us just yet. Himari. You had your chance. Please just give it up. I don't want to believe it, but what else could it be? No, this can't be happening. Rightio, all of you, please cast your votes now. And the results are in. The majority vote is in favor of Himari Sanada. Too bad. That's the wrong answer. The wrong answer? We'll all be executed? No! Can't accept the outcome, can I? Where's my mouse? Where's my cursor gone? We're gonna end like this.
Nothing we've discussed points to the time for arguing is over.
Yeah. Evidence does lie.
That's not true.
That's not true? What do you mean not true? That is true.
All right, Aikawa-san, I'll do what you suggest.
What? Are you actually siding with this?
I don't exactly want to, but are we really going to get anywhere if we don't consider every possibility?
You're playing a very dangerous game, Sanada.
I'm learning.
However, that's not to say I trusted you regardless.
True, true.
Right.
Put everyone's eyes on me. I don't know if I'm making the right choice here, but we won't know until we try. Let's see. Is there anything in this case we haven't gone through yet? Yeah, the beans. The beans. Really? Not the beans? No, I don't think that was it. Because something from hours before the crime. Hours before the crime. You?
I got it!
Yeah. Cousin's testimony.
Miyogi-san, last night you mentioned you were staying in the nurse's office, correct?
Got no reason to lie about that.
True, true, true.
You also mentioned that at some point last night, someone came into the nurse's office.
Yeah, around 2 or 3 in the morning.
The nurse's office was most likely visited by Kutsuki, considering he'd been planning the murder. Even then, this was long before he actually died.
No, he wouldn't get a tranquilizer.
I actually have my own doubts about when Kutsuki-san died this morning.
Inoue-san?
I don't think that's possible. He couldn't have died earlier than 5 o'clock this morning. Given he's the one who attacked Himari.
Sanada-san.
That might also not be true.
Didn't you see actually ever who did attack you?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, I didn't see who it was. But it would have had to have been Kutsuki-san, right?
No, because could have been anyone.
No, there's always the chance it was someone else, including if my theory of mine holds up.
Your theory?
Game theory.
Well, I did not get long time to inspect his body, though I did found it rather abnormal. Body had started to go into rigor mortis. Rigor mortis. What's that?
Not even what you said, bro.
Oh, no. Rigor mortis. It's the state a body goes into after the person have died.
Yeah.
Kutsuki-san's body was too far along to have died when now everyone said he did.
What'd you keep quiet about all this shit till now, you half-dead bitch?
Okay, dude, that's
To
calm
be
down.
honest, I did found it odd. There are many reasons for someone's body to be farther along than schedule. I wasn't fully confident in my theory.
If your theory is correct, what time would you say he died?
I'm not an expert on bodies being dead for less than the few million years at least. Although, if I had to make a guess, possibly sometime between 2 and 3 this morning.
I think Kutsuki tried to kill somebody
3
else,
this morning.
and then somebody else put that
Wait,
onto
that's
mine.
when Miyoga-san said she...
Supposedly saw someone else this morning, if she can be trusted.
True.
Think I'm lying?
It's
If it was to
possible.
cover up your crime, absolutely. Your claim is that you've been sleeping in the nurse's office rather than your own room. Our rooms aren't exactly comfortable, but the nurse's office is considerably worse. Which begs the question, why were you sleeping in there?
Which was
That's a
uncomfortable.
strange claim, I have to admit. Maybe Miyoga-san has been lying this whole time.
Good fucking grief.
Yare. Since Miyoga-san's alibi or claim of sleeping in a nurse's office is now in question. But why would she lie about that? No real reason, right? Anything that can prove she really was sleeping in a nurse. Oh, the bed. The bed can prove it. War of words. I think the bed had an imprint on it or something.
Already told you way back at the start of this. I was in the nurse's
Yeah, it was warm.
Alone?
She mentioned seeing someone else enter. But that person didn't see her.
That's not it.
They probably wouldn't have come forward even if they did.
Probably not. Maybe they're the culprit.
Probably. Article.
Regardless, there's no witness testimony. And no physical evidence that she was there.
Yes, she is.
That's not true!
There is evidence. The bed was still warm somehow. Don't worry about it, but it was still warm.
Moichi, you might have missed this while you were investigating the nurse's office. But there is evidence to prove someone was sleeping in there last night.
Which is?
The bed warm. Bed warm.
One of the beds was warm when we were there. And it would only get that way if someone was sleeping there, right?
Not necessarily. Someone could have laid there for a short amount of time to warm it up.
True.
And just put something warm on it.
I don't think that's what happened, though. It was only warm under the covers, while where they'd been pushed off had cooled down again. Just to make sure, did anyone else happen to stop by the nurse's office and rest in the beds?
No, because I was the only one sleeping in there.
I stopped by to check the supplies and to fix Ishikami-san's hand, but I've certainly not stayed in one of the beds.
I still think it's you.
Cannot fathom anyone else willingly resting in such a place. Nay.
No.
Means Miyoga-san wasn't lying about being there last night, and didn't leave until she heard me scream. There's no reason to doubt this fact.
Not yet.
Himari-chan, I have to ask though, what does this mean? Did the big bear lady do it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible.
Miyoga-san's not lying about seeing...
It doesn't mean jack shit. Even if she did see somebody, then what? She can't tell us who it fucking was. Because Grizzly Bitch was too fucking stupid to keep the lights on. We have no idea who was in there.
I wouldn't exactly say that.
You calling me a liar?
Yes. Dingus.
No. I mean that we aren't completely without an idea as to who Miyoga-san saw last night. Because somebody had left something in the room.
Bandages. That guy's so dramatic. He is dramatic.
I got it!
Yeah, the bandages.
Somebody left something in the trash can.
You gotta be shitting me. You were fucking dumpster diving for your answer?
Was it you?
Where's next? You took a shit in the cafeteria bathrooms?
Would you just shut up for once in your life? He made
Oh,
time.
it smelled like iron, but it wasn't blood, I don't think.
So important?
Well, Ishikame-san wasn't exactly wrong about me looking through the trash can. In it, I found a bunch of used and slightly damp bandages. Miyoga-san, were these there before you went to sleep?
Wasn't exactly something I kept an eye on. But pretty sure it was empty before.
So that means whoever went in the morning probably threw away these bandages and replaced them.
Exactly, yeah.
Of everyone here that wears bandages regularly, Inoue-san, Ishikame-san,
He's sweating.
Hoshisaki-san, Hanabusa-san, and Moichi.
Now Moichi's into
You
question.
consider me to be a suspect, Himari?
Yes.
It's just to be thorough with who it could be. So, did any of you happen to drop by the nurse's office to swap out your bandages last night?
You can't trick me! I'd never leave my DNA lying around!
I believe that.
Don't go fucking blaming me!
I keep my own stash in my room, so no need to clean up there.
Yeah, I'm the same as Eri-chan here.
No, they're not our mine either, too.
It appears most of us all hold our own stashes of bandages, making these not all that important.
Truly. I believe the owner of these bandages is of much more importance than initially believed.
Yeah.
They are, milady. Why would this be?
Naturally. If these bandages had no importance, someone would have claimed them without issue. However, the fact none have come forth means whomever discarded them wishes to remain anonymous.
True.
Ergo, they have something to hide. Perhaps even they're linked to the murder.
Perhaps.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Of course you would latch on to my theory.
You latch onto my theory.
So, that means we just need to cut down our options from...
Silence, Sonata. I wasn't finished.
Okay, lady, gone.
Furthermore, I posit that there is something else abnormal about these bandages.
Something normal about the bandages. Well, there's no blood on the bandages. Now she mentions it, there was something strange about them when I fished them out of the garbage. What was it about these bandages that was strange? It was the smell, but no blood. They were damp.
I got it! That's right. The bandages were damp and...
Jiryu, when we're done here, educate that servant on what silence means.
Ah, shut up, lady. Oops.
However, that is correct. The bandages seem to have been damp at one point.
Okay, where's that get us?
They were washed, and before that, stained with blood.
Oh
How can you tell just by looking at them now?
First of all, they still smell of iron.
Oh, fair enough.
That may be due to the sink itself. Whenever the water is running, due to the old pipes, it smells quite similar to blood.
Only you made that claim.
I don't think that disproves Ogasawara-san's theory.
Rather, it enforces it if the water there smells of blood too. More pertinently, there's still some faint brown staining upon it, both from where the blood initially was and where they remained dry.
Only you know about the
They
tap as well,
were
though.
quite coated in blood at one point.
Oh, I see, my lady.
Yes, my lady. Indeed.
Accounting for that, I strongly doubt they are Ishikame's.
Why? Seems plausible to me he could have done it.
True.
What the fuck? What's that supposed to mean?
It means you could have done it, dingus.
It would be illogical for him to remove blood from his bandages when there's a suitable explanation of how it got there.
Exactly. Yeah, okay.
After all,
Maybe.
it would be foolish to sacrifice a strong alibi to create such a flawed frame-up.
Seems like Hanabus's bandages are way too long to be those two.
Yeah, the ball of bandages was small.
No big deal. Here.
Okay, put it back on.
Show you.
Put it back on. Put the clothes back on.
Please don't! We believe you, Hanabusa-san.
Put your clothes back on, lady.
Oh, all right then. Next time. Can't say I think it's Eri-chan or Koko-chan either. Might be the Kyonchi though.
I think it's airy chan.
You are asked to stop with.
Oh, why ever would Hoshisaki-san and I be clear?
Easy. Koko-chan's bandages wouldn't have that much blood on them unless he was like hovering directly over Eri-chan, and he'd get way bloodier.
True.
And Eri-chan, you've got gloves on and you're wearing white. Any blood would show up easily.
But you have to change your clothes.
I'm wearing gloves too.
Yeah, but you could like block blood on them with your necrotic powers.
Lady, get out of here, your spiritualism.
Why all the blood with them. Wait, no, I have not got powers that are.
Necros.
Enough of that.
Thank you.
Besides,
Back on track.
Eri-chan and Koko-chan have alibis thanks to their testimonies anyway.
Not really.
That's if their testimonies are even to be believed.
Why do you say that?
Erica's testimony is that there's
realize
nothing.
I am
There's
also
less
currently
stuff
under
there.
suspicion. But I wish to point out the rest of us all have testimonies even flimsier than Ishikamo's. They all amount to a variation of, I was asleep upstairs in my room.
True.
Yet all of us were alone. Alibis with no evidence to back them up.
That's my point. Yeah.
What a pain.
But I like them. My friend. We would have been able to narrow it down to the number of suspects, but there's still quite a few, and we don't have a lot of evidence left. The beans. I don't think we could focus solely on eliminating suspects anymore. Actually, this reminds me of something. Are we going to get to the beans now, or? I know something Hoshisaki-san brought up before that we didn't talk about much. It was someone that looked like me, right? A doppelganger. With the information we've gotten, it would lead us somewhere. I just need to remember what that thing was. It was a doppelganger. It's someone that looked like me. Oh my god. Is it going to be a really long one? Clone? There we go, double. Boom. Big brain.
Hoshisaki-san, can I ask you for something?
Don't call me an alien, just say yes.
No, I won't let you have my DNA or my brain!
Hoshisaki-san, it is okay. I am not think Sanada-san wants those. What is you want to ask Sanada-san?
You saw a double.
Hoshisaki-san, you mentioned earlier that you saw a clone of me. Do you still stand by this?
The fuck does it matter? The dude's clearly delusional!
True.
Are you finally going to admit it?
You're an imposter!
God, dude.
I saw what you did! You attacked the real Sanada-san!
After you followed her to the classroom, you injected her with some vile concoction to steal her DNA!
You don't remember faces, though.
Then you used that DNA to transform into her and steal her place!
Himari, do you actually intend to trust this? He's accusing you of being a clone of yourself. His condition leaves him a rather unreliable witness. It's likely he hallucinated what he claims to have seen.
No! There's no way I'd imagine something like this! You must be another imposter too!
Yeah, sure, dude.
You're
Can we get to the point?
against me! You won't take me though! I'm always protected and alert! I'm on to you! I'll find out how to prove it and expose the truth!
Okay.
This okay?
It's true that what he said is hard to believe. I don't think he made it up, or that he's lying. Yeah, there's something else about this. What he said has to come from somewhere. It's too definitive to be nothing more than a delusion. I think Rage did that, possibly. They claimed he saw a clone of me this morning. If it wasn't me he saw, then who else could it be? It'd be someone wearing purple, because that's how he recognizes us. Someone he could mistake me as.
Sanada.
Moichi?
Aikawa-san?
You also wear purple.
The truth of this case. Now it's time to push forward with it.
Maybe?
Enough of this. We should move on to a point actually grounded in reality.
What Hoshisaki-san says is true. That means the person who attacked me this morning could only be. Who did Kokoro actually see? It would be Moichi, right? He's the only other purple person. It wouldn't be you. Moichi?
person Hoshisaki-san saw this morning. Moichi, was it you?
Me? You think I'd do something like this?
No.
Just what are you playing at now? Do you have any notion of how absurd such a claim is? I have known Sanada for years. Murder is beyond the limits of his character. How utterly preposterous.
Not really. Not in a strict
Like your actual brother you're accusing?
No, I'm not calling him the murderer, but
If he drugged you and dragged you off, wouldn't that mean he also killed Reichi-chan? You think he'd actually do that? You're twins!
Well, I usually want to agree with you, Hanabusa. It seems my sister disagrees.
for God's sake.
After all, she is trying to frame me.
Oh, we going like this now?
Nothing like that, Moichi. I don't want to.
Nothing like that. I've tried to help you clear your name, and this is how you choose to thank me?
I'm going for every possibility, bro.
Latching on to the theory of a boy trapped in his own delusion. It's been clear to everyone else in this room that you were the killer.
But you didn't drag me away, though. That's the part of the story that doesn't make sense. You didn't drag me away. You would have dragged me towards the room, but I was already at the room at the time of the tranquilizing. You wouldn't have dragged me. That's the part that makes no sense. This is what I mean. They're cutting out these important parts that adds context to what I'm saying, and it makes it hard because I'm trying to follow their logic, but I can't because I can't see their logic because they're ignoring parts of it that make more sense.
I was the one that stood up for you. I was the one who gave you a chance.
Ah, whatever, dude.
And then
Wah,
you
wah.
turn around and accuse me of drugging you?
Yeah, possibly.
Of potentially framing you? So this is what you think. I'm very hurt by this.
Wah, wah.
No, Moichi, I don't.
Your argument is based on whatever flimsy evidence you could weave into a complete narrative.
No, dude.
This
Pay
stops
attention.
right here. You've been pulling this trial around for long enough. It's time for me to put it back on track.
Okay.
This is the truth behind the course of events this morning. The real truth.
Is that right?
At some point near midnight, Kutsuki went to the kitchen and retrieved the sashimi knife.
Yeah.
After leaving that note in your room, he went downstairs to wait for you to arrive. Once there, he tried to attack you. Given the evidence of a struggle and that he was finally off whatever he was taking, he likely considered you an easy target. You proved him wrong. You broke his nose and knocked him to the ground, then took the knife he grabbed to kill you and turned it on him.
Nope, the evidence doesn't show
I am
that.
sorry, but timing
The exact time Himari killed him doesn't matter, as she simply washed up, then re-bloodied herself when she believed enough people were awake. Laying
She doesn't
in a
wear
pool of
bandages.
blood, you screamed out and made up a sob story of being attacked by an unseen assailant, then latched on to Hoshisaki's delusion to legitimize it. As for the missing medical supplies, you stole them yourself. You never used the tranquilizer and just jabbed yourself with the needle.
What are
I doubt what
bandages?
even mentioned you had an opportunity to see what was in there. And that fully explains how Himari committed the crime.
Not really, no. It doesn't factor in the bandages, the beans, or whatever.
however, have a few questions.
Yeah,
About much like the bloodied bandages we found in Found the Treasure.
that's what I'm saying.
Sanada-san, Shiori is without other wounds for our bandages to cover. So where did those come from?
Simply put, they were mine.
And why exactly did you withhold this information until now?
Because I saw no reason to speak up.
You could have.
Fucking lied about them not being yours?
I don't recall ever claiming they weren't mine.
You literally
Just
did
that
claim
they
that,
weren't
though.
important to the case at hand.
No, you said they didn't even go there.
I chose not to speak up because I didn't want unnecessary suspicion upon myself.
Oh my god, is it actually you?
The
That's
wounds on my
insane.
arms had opened back up and I needed to replace them.
But Didn't you say you had your own in your room?
Exactly, yeah.
I did, but I lacked antiseptic for my wounds, so I was forced to head to the nurse's office.
But the antiseptic wasn't used.
This was before the night announcement. Yoga was simply mistaken upon the contents of the trash can. Those bandages hold no importance to the actual murder being talked about.
Honestly, it's possible. Wasn't really paying attention to the trash can.
Such an answer, then, is satisfactory.
No, how do you believe this? You're all dinguses.
If
How
this
do
is
you?
the truth my lady agrees with, then I too shall agree.
No.
Oh, so we can finally get this over with. Fucking finally! We've had the right killer this whole time!
It does make sense.
No, it doesn't.
I can't think of any real issues with it.
We're getting more evidence in the room, guys.
Are we sure this is the right answer?
I'm certain anyone with a brain would agree.
No, anyone with a brain would disagree.
My bees love to say how smart I am, so I think I agree with this.
I don't accept your lies. You alien imposter! You're planning to kill us all!
I don't believe that this has fully explained it all the case.
Exactly. It's not explained anything.
Still think it's weird as hell that you're choosing now to speak up about the bandages?
Your behavior has turned suspicious, now that you are a likely perpetrator.
Oh, darling, you should have woken me up. I would have gladly helped you with your injuries. And though I question what could have caused them to open again.
A struggle, perhaps?
Lying is a sin. You should know that. Why do it then? Why risk our lives?
The whole group is split and it's just descending into pointing and yelling at this point. But could Moichi really have killed someone like this? The killer didn't leave the room. Did Moichi never found us either? But the killer never left the room. That's what we're not paying attention to. The beans show that. The beans. They're being framed for it.
This is superb! The entire group is now evenly divided.
Perhaps.
This is giving me some ideas on how to make this super flashy. Would you stop trying to make this struggle into a spectacle? You're no fun, geezer. You just don't see stuff the cool, modern way like I do.
Shut up.
But I guess you have a point this time. It's gonna be way too complicated for its own good. It's no good making such complicated stuff up on the fly. It'll always end up half-baked and probably not even worth the effort. Oh well, I can wait another day. Let's just get back to the kids fighting. I bet they'll start throwing punches any second now.
Okay.
Why are we so certain it's even one of the two of them? It could have been someone else, no?
Oh,
Have been someone else.
Hoshiko's story, right? Hoshikoro, sorry?
You finally gonna say something useful?
Oh, shut up.
The
Beans, please.
classroom door. Himari-san. Where Himari-san and I saw first.
Yes! Oh my god, we're getting to the beans! The killer never left the room. The Kage I first saw. The killer never left the room. That's just how it was. That's why certain people were late.
Do you mean the closet?
Yes, that's why certain people were late to the announcement. That's where I first met Kaguya-san.
A vent in the closet.
The vent wasn't used.
Vent?
The vent was checked the day before, which likely would have been. The vent inside
There
the
was a
room.
vent within the closet?
Yes.
Why was that not told to the rest of us before?
Wait. If there's a vent, then someone could crawl through it.
Yeah, but they didn't.
But if Kaguya-chan was the only one who knew about this...
She wouldn't have been. The vent had at least a day-old layer of dust onto it, and the day prior, Moichi would have gone into the room to investigate. He even said he checked every floor thoroughly again. He concocted this. Damn.
It seems another option has just revealed itself. Thank you, Kaguya-san.
Everyone's going for her now. No, oh my god. Did he do a tunnel vision? What is going on here? Is there not a single brain cell between a lot of you? Why are we ignoring prior evidence we discussed? Oh my god. Okay. What was she trying to say about the vent? It is somehow important to the case. It's technically not, but the room is. Either way, I know that Kaguya-san didn't do it. I have to get suspicion away from her. Okay, the vent had a layer of dust onto it, so someone's going to say it was recently opened or something like that.
The vent could change a lot about what we know so far.
Could change a lot.
Guess we know Fatty's the culprit.
Shove it, Hairspray. You probably couldn't even get it open.
Could anyone have opened it?
Kaguya might have. We don't know the first thing about her.
True.
Maybe she's tougher than she looks.
Me?
Yeah, exactly. You broke it up.
Nope. There it is. I see it immediately. You're all avoiding the point.
That wouldn't be possible, Miyoga-san.
The vent had dust over it for at least a day's worth.
Because the vent within the closet was sealed when we found it. If Kaguya-san used the vent to hide, it would have been impossible for her to seal it back behind her. Also, it was covered in a thin layer of dust, which wouldn't be there if it was used recently.
My point exactly.
So, the vent has nothing to do with Kutsuki-san's murder.
Yes.
Oh dear, and I was so certain we might have an answer that allows both of your beauties to thrive.
Correct. It is only now leaves the twins Sonata as suspect.
The fact I am even considered on a similar level of suspicion to Himari.
Womp womp.
I'm not sure which one did it. But I think it's at least one of them? Maybe? Probably?
So it seems we haven't much choice but to select one of them.
I don't know which one of them did this. I don't want to think about it.
Please.
It doesn't make
You'll
sense
be
for him to
forgiven
do
by
it
us
though.
and the Lord if you confess to what you have done now.
Ugh, is there even a way to prove which of them did it?
The beams, come on. This is it. Just between us two now? No, there's other evidence. Could Moichi really have done this? No, there's other evidence. Is there really no other option? There has to be something. Something that can tell us for sure. Something in the crime scene that we have neglected to talk about all this time. Yeah, and I've been mentioning it and I'm pulling my hair out. God. Beans. Oh, no. What word is that? How did the beans get into the pool of blood?
The beans.
The beans. Finally, we get into the beans.
The beans?
There were coffee beans scattered at the crime scene. They came from a shattered coffee vial.
Aye. 'Twould make sense for the contents of the vial to scatter outwards on impact. What of it?
She'd probably dropped them during the scuffle with the dope head.
No, it's not the beans themselves that are important.
The shatter.
It's how they're scattered.
Please, how the beans are scattered? Why the fuck would that matter?
Oh my god, listen for 2 seconds, you'll find out.
Beans got dropped in the scuffle, that's it!
That's not possible, Ishikame-san.
Because the beans shattered before I woke up. As per Juryu's testimony. Beans went top of the blood. Yep.
The beans were dropped into the blood rather than splattered with it.
Also, the sound was after
Had they dropped during a fight before Kutsuki-san died,
they would be coated.
Oh, I getcha. They'd be like covered covered in blood instead of just floating on top of it.
They weren't floating, but sure, yeah.
Exactly. So the vial could only have been broken after Kutsuki-san was already dead.
True.
That is far from enough to exonerate you. What stopped you from simply shattering the vial yourself?
Because it went into the closet.
After all, Aikawa and Sanada were the only two here unaware of the vials you had. Ergo, that still leaves you as the likelier suspect.
I think it's Erica still.
That wouldn't make any sense, would it? Why would Himari want to do something that alert people to her location with a dead body right there?
And then scream after. Come on, guys.
As I said, part of her plot was to appear as though she'd been framed by pretending to be attacked.
It wasn't you,
She
dude.
would have shattered
I don't
that
think.
vial specifically
Maybe.
to draw attention.
Why would you lie about changing your bandage, though? Let Moichi continue to make these claims on me, or else everyone here will die. Everyone will die here. But why? Why would you be so adamant about blaming me for this? Because you blamed him. There has to be a reason for this. A reason that doesn't involve him. Why did he lie? Being the culprit. What? Hiroshi's testimony plus things. I think we're taking a word from one of them here.
From the beginning, Himari's plot was to make herself look like she was being framed. She murdered Kutsuki and went to great lengths to obscure it.
That's
That makes no
not
sense.
true.
If Sanada-san is, well, and truly innocent, then that would mean someone else was in the room with her. Oh my, what a dreadful thought.
If Himari's truly innocent, then surely there's evidence for her to prove it. All she has to do is speak up and show us. But she's being awfully quiet, isn't she?
Not really. I've been talking this whole time.
Oh, I've grown tired of this charade, Sonata. This drivel of stray beings proves nothing. It's baseless conjecture. Now, either admit your guilt or provide evidence to the contrary.
In the closet. Oh. I'm certain Hakure-san's theory is the truth. I don't have the evidence to prove it any other way. Who's Hakure?
This drivel of stray beings proves nothing.
Dracov. Okay, there we go. We'll take this.
Either admit your guilt.
From the beginning, Himari was to make herself look like she was being. She murdered Kutsuki and went to
That's not. If Sanada-san is, well, then that would mean someone else.
Yeah, consent. Does it consent?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, consent. That's what it was.
Did I say something important?
You were spitting facts, Erica.
There's proof that someone else threw the vial. The killer couldn't escape through the closet's vent, but they could have hidden within the closet itself, right?
We're here. We're finally where I'm at. Yes.
Shiraki-san, Hiroshi, was the closet door open or closed when you entered the room?
It was closed.
Oh, I didn't really know this.
Jury's account tells me that it was
It
closed.
was a murder scene. But I don't think it was open.
It was not my main concern either, but I am quite confident it was closed upon our arrival.
Told you.
Also, pretty sure it was closed.
For some certainty, yes. The closet door was certainly closed.
There we go.
All right. So, for the beans and glass to have ended up inside of the closet,
They smashed it and went into
the
the
door would
closet.
have had to have been open when the vial was shattered.
That proves nothing. Even if the door was shut, any loose beans and glass would have
No,
slid
they can't go
underneath the door.
underneath. As per
But I don't think that's
Ogasara's account.
possible.
So, you're the expert on crime scenes
Nope,
now. Himari.
Ogasara is.
Why wouldn't they have slid under the door?
Do I have to spell it out? Oh my god. Umichi, don't you remember? You were with me when we found out about this. That's what makes him suspicious. Or are you pretending not to remember?
I
Yeah, Ogasawara's account.
Moichi, the door is flush with the ground, as Ogasawara-san put it. She and Shiraki-san can confirm that the door was too close to the floor for anything to slide under, right?
Exactly, yes. Correct.
There was maybe a millimeter of clearance between the floor and the door.
You even checked this yourself, Moichi.
I'm simply making sure that there aren't any other options available.
Uh-huh.
The truth can only be reached by going through every possibility.
Is that right? Is that what you got
You
so
are
upset when I
saying
played?
that someone could have been hiding within the closet, and the glass and the beams inside it are your proof?
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. For those to be inside the closet, the door would have had to have been open when the vial shattered. But it was closed when the others came in.
You could have easily closed the closet door after killing Kutsuki yourself. But even beyond that, let's say your theory on someone hiding in the closet was true.
Yeah.
Quite frankly, it could have been almost anyone here. Hakure could have easily been the one to do so, since she's the one most familiar with the drugs you insist are vital to this.
That's what I'm thinking.
Well, one only needs a basic understanding of medicine to realize what a tranquilizer does.
Hojisaki's out of touch with reality and has accused you of being an alien doppelganger of yourself. Why would you put any faith in what he says?
No! No, no, no! I know what I saw! I know! You're trying to trick me! Trying to trick them!
Because he only
Always
recognized
making up
the shirt.
unsubstantiated claims about the state of the body. By her own admission, she knows little about the recently deceased. She could easily be lying to hide her involvement.
That's also true.
I would not ever do never something like that. I have said what I could and done to ensure alive we all stay alive.
You're not even alive.
Silence! All three of those I've just listed fit what we've discussed, yet they've not been considered for a moment. After everything I've done for you all, the instant I was merely a potential suspect, everyone decided to turn on me.
Not really. You're turning on yourself.
Moichi, listen to me. You...
Crash out, bro.
No!
Okay.
I'm done listening to the ramblings of a desperate barista. I am the prosecutor, and so my word is absolute.
Is that right? He's so guilty right now, dude.
Evidence points to you, Himari.
How?
All of the evidence indicates it was you.
No, it doesn't. The evidence
You
indicates
finally
it's
learned
brain.
where your place is. Let's end this first, then. Admit your guilt and stand down so we can finish this.
Are we playing cards again? Come too far to give up now. Moichi, why did it have to end like this?
I will not stand down.
Yeah.
What?
I said I will not stand down.
I know you're the one behind this, Moichi. And if I have to prove it to get you to admit it, then I will.
You have nothing to do so.
Is that right?
Every piece of evidence laid out points to you and nobody else. You have nothing.
The closet kind of fixes
You
all
were
that.
called there by Kutsuki and retaliated by killing him. That's all there is to it. Stop your pointless denial and accept
He
it.
couldn't have carried us because he's holding a briefcase. Card battle. Okay. These card battles get pretty tough in all honesty. Yellow's a bit annoying.
You're
Hang
the
on.
one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will.
And how are you?
Um,
You were the one called by Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever there.
but his glasses were also missing. Would that be relevant? It doesn't feel relevant. How big is some beans? Is it the beans? The beans! No. It was not impacting beans. Oh, wait, we've got more things now. Boom! Yeah!
You're the one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will prove it!
And how
How
are
you
you
doing?
going? How are you going?
Yeah.
You were the one called by Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever
The
there.
body? The note. The note was smudged. Oh, because his hand was wet. Oh, I get it. I get it. Yep. I understand. His hand was wet, which smudged the ink, and that's why we got the smudged note. It's time. Head. Ah. 24. We win. Gotta wait for it. Wait for it to fill out.
You're the one who killed Kutsuki-san, Moichi, and I will prove it!
It's the note. The note was wet.
How are you going to? You
I understand.
were the one called
I
by
understand.
Kutsuki. There is nothing that can prove I was ever there.
The note.
No.
No.
Moichi?
No!
Yeah, crash out, bro.
I won't accept this. I won't.
Crashing out.
Who do you think you are?
I think I'm the protagonist.
I'm never accepting what half-formed, flawed, despicable argument you decide to brew against me after everything I've done for you. You're nothing more than a barista trying to pretend she has any authority in this room, in this line of work.
Okay.
I am the prosecutor here. My word is absolute.
Yeah, so you are trying to use your authority to cheat a win. Yeah, okay, dude. So it's come to this. Which I will stop you. This? Combat debates boss phase. You've backed the corporate into a corner and now they're lashing out. It's now or never. Your influence will drain. Over time, each turn, your opponent gets to take out another chunk of it. However, your deck is now infinite and you'll always draw cards as long as you play them. There's no point holding back now. Hit with everything you've got. Ah, God, okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking too hard about it. Uh-huh. Oh.
You won't get away with this, Moichi!
Yeah, you won't get away. You killed him.
I will prove that you're the killer! Once and for all!
Then prove it with evidence.
Okay.
But you can't. You have no evidence, no alibi, nothing. Nothing you pull will ever prove that I was in that classroom. Nothing.
It was wet. It was smudged because it was wet.
This ends now! Moichi!
I'm sorry, bro.
The letter sent to me. This is my proof.
What about it could relate to anyone else? Kutsuki left you that note.
The note itself was written to me and has Kutsuki-san's signature. But there's something about it that felt off.
It was smudged.
Off?
How could a letter be off?
You'd know.
Take a closer look at the words. The letters are kind of smudged, see? Kutsuki-san. The autopsy indicated he'd have been sober when writing this, but even so, something about how it was written always felt somewhat familiar to me. Kutsuki-san, I'm pretty sure, was right-handed. But this writing looks like it's been smudged by a hand, as it passed over fresh ink.
I think I know what you're getting at. I'm left-handed. It's caused me the exact same issue while writing.
Just another suspect that's being overlooked. Maybe this time we can pursue it and...
Moichi, stop!
Dingus.
Luigi, you've been carrying your suitcase in your dominant hand the whole time. You're also left-handed.
But if the letter was smudged during the writing, wouldn't that then mean?
It means Kutsuki-san was never the one to write it. Nor was he the one who actually called me
I
down.
thought it was just the wet hand, but I guess that makes sense.
It was Moichi.
Or Ajima. He is as much a suspect in this situation if the dominance of our hand is so important to the forgery.
If that was the only important thing, yes. But that's not all.
Yeah, I know. There's multiple aspects to
I
this
just
crime.
remembered something else.
Fucking hell, this flaky memory of yours. What did you remember this time?
Shut up, dude.
When I was waking up, I faintly heard the vial smashing, much like Hiroshi and Shiraki-san.
Yeah. What?
It was what I heard after that that was important.
Crash, scatter, scatter, scatter. Click.
I heard a small metal click. It was barely audible. I didn't even recognize it as a sound at first when I woke up, but... Aji-san, Moichi, you both have metal on you. Aji-san, could you rattle your rosary for me?
My cross? Very well.
Kind of.
And Moichi, could you please open and close your handcuffs? Moichi...
I'll do no such thing.
For God's
It
sake.
seems we have our culprit then.
That is not at all what that means. I simply refuse to take part in my sister's nonsensical claims. I have no idea why the rest of you expect me to...
Moichi, please. Please, prove me wrong. Please. That's what I heard.
Think I heard something similar last night when someone stopped by the nurse's office.
Uh-oh. Just admit to it, dude. You're cooked. You're fried.
We should go over everything that happened in this case, to leave no doubts for anyone.
Closing argument. Oh, wait. What was Reggie in the kitchen for? He was in the kitchen for the knife. No? Balls. This one. Yes. Oh, we're doing like mango. We're going backwards. Okay. How did Reggie call down the culprit? Down the culprit? Handwritten calling card. It was going to kill Moichi. Where did Moichi lead the culprit? Classroom. Reggie starting bloody effort, yes. And then Reggie had a culprit fend off. Oh, that's why he's got a broken nose. Yeah. That's moving quick. It is moving quick. The briefcase. And improvised defensive weapon. Improvised defensive. Yeah. And then he got the knife. What did Reiji leave all over his corporate arms? Blood. He was asleep in the nurse's office. There. What evidence did the corporate leave behind? The bloody bandages. What did the corporate do to Reiji's letter? They forged it and smudged it. What? Coco C. Perfect passing. Oh, you guys heard the vial. Boom.
Let's start from the beginning.
Okay. We're playing it out.
The case started last night. Kutsuki-san entered the kitchen around midnight, making a bit of small talk with Hiroshi, who'd been there for a while. Hiroshi had been trapped in the kitchen all night by Yana Sofu, who made him wash the dishes and clean the whole place.
Yeah.
Since Hiroshi and Yana Sofu were distracted, they didn't see Kutsuki-san take the sashimi knife from the box when he left the kitchen.
Yeah, he just swiped it.
There's no doubt that Kutsuki-san intended to kill someone. Likely, our true culprit. He invited his would-be victim to the scene of the crime, classroom 1C.
Yeah.
It was there that Kutsuki-san attacked them. But they turned things back on Kutsuki-san and fought back, breaking his nose in the scuffle. This likely caused him to drop the knife, so the culprit took it themselves and used it to stab Kutsuki-san.
Correct.
Stabbed
3 times. Twice in the heart.
Noticing how much of a struggle this left behind, the killer fixed up the desks, making it look like far less of a struggle occurred there. With blood likely all over them, the killer needed to wash up. They unwrapped their bandages and went to the nurse's office to do so. But when they headed in to wash the bandages in their hands, they didn't realize that someone else was also in that room. Miyoga-san. The killer woke her up, but she was too tired to check who it was at the time, and just left them alone and went back to sleep. The killer, after washing up, not only took new bandages to rewrap their arms, but also a syringe and some tranquilizer with them. This was crucial to the next step of their plan, having someone take the fall. Me. They forged a letter claiming to be Kutsuki-san, but the writing of the notes became slightly smudged as they wrote it because they were left-handed. Heading upstairs, they left a note in my room so I'd see it upon waking up and walk right into their trap.
Yeah. What about his glasses though? We never.
Upon waking up,
Oh, he
I
died
went
somewhere else in the
downstairs,
room. Yeah.
straight towards classroom 1C. None the wiser that the killer was right behind me. But they also failed to notice they had a witness, too. Hoshisaki-san, whose face blindness and worldview meant he mistook the killer for an alien imposter.
An alien imposter, no!
As soon as I walked into the classroom, the killer jabbed me in the side with a needle full of tranquilizer, and I was knocked unconscious within moments. Now I was unconscious. They dragged me over Kutsuki-san's body, getting my back covered in his blood. They set me up against the desk, put the knife in my hands, and reached into my pocket to take a glass vial. A vial they only knew about because I was their sister. After that, they hid themselves in the closet and waited for people to get up and head downstairs.
I knew they were hiding in the closet. I knew it.
When they heard it, the last phase of their plan went into action. They threw the vial against the floor and it shattered, which drew the attention of Shiraki-san and Hiroshi. They shut the closet door, pulling in stray beans and glass from the vial, before clicking their handcuff back on to appear as if nothing happened. That's when I woke up.
Gas.
I saw Kutsuki-san's body and started screaming.
Yeah.
That brought Shiraki-san and Hiroshi to the classroom first, then Ogasawara-san and Miyoga-san. The scene caused a panic. Shiraki-san restrained me, and suspicion was immediately on me. However, it was that panic and suspicion the killer was hoping for. Because of that panic, the killer's hiding place was never checked. Yanis's announcement went off, pulling us out of the room before we could even think to do so. Once everything had gone quiet, the culprit simply left the closet and joined the rest of us, acting as if they'd just been drawn out of their bedroom by the announcement.
No one would have seen him.
There's only one person who could have orchestrated all of this.
It was you, Moichiro Sanada.
Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor. And my brother.
Dang it, Moichiro.
Was there anything I got wrong, Moichi?
It appears he has no further rebuttal.
Moichi, please, tell me.
That's enough!
It was me!
I imagine this is hard for you, Sanada-san. I'm so sorry. But your brother has committed a great many sins today.
Okay, Mormon.
And it's not in our hands anymore.
I'm inclined to agree. We have our answer. We mustn't waste any more time and conclude these proceedings now.
And I was here thinking you kids did never shut up. So, you're finally all done? Good. Then let's get the voting underway. You'll all have limited time to vote, so don't take too long to think and get it in on time. And remember, you only get one chance, so make sure you choose the right participant. Now, without further ado, it's voting time!
Heck yeah. Cast your vote. Oh, it's timed. It was you, Reiji. You sure? Vote submitted.
And now, let's tally up all the votes to see how you all did. Moichiro Sanada, the absolute prosecutor, has been declared guilty. And the result is... Ding, ding, ding! That's right! He's the real killer!
It's time for the execution. I got an F in there as well. Okay, I'm sorry. I had the correct conclusion. I just had the wrong way of getting there. I got an A. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shows potential. We'll keep observing. I missed 10. We tried once.
And that concludes the first clinical trial.
Yay!
Congratulations! The majority of you have voted correctly. The killer of Reiji Kutsuki was your very own absolute prosecutor, Moichiro Sanada.
Heck yeah.
Moichi, why? Why did you do this?
Why did you do this? He wanted to get out. Makes sense. He would have sacrificed all of us, I guess. As I reached out to grab Moichi's arms, he stepped away from me. Without a word, he reached into his briefcase, taking out a slip of paper and handing it to me. You're cringe, that's why.
What is?
Open it. Is it like information?
Dear Moichiro, I think I found something really important in Classroom 1C. It might be a way out of here. If you could get over as soon as you can, you might be able to help everybody escape. Signed, Reggie.
Is this?
It was the note. It's more self-defense.
It's like an exact copy of the letter you had, but the letters aren't smudged. It also looks a bit imprinted?
So the person that was targeted by the Kutsuki-san was...
Moichi.
It was self-defense, but you killed him.
I
So.
received the letter late last night. I hadn't been able to sleep, and it was slipped under my door around 3 o'clock. I went down to see if he was telling the truth.
That's when he assaulted you.
This had better be important, Kutsuki.
Dude, come on. I've seen how uptight you can get. I promise you, I wouldn't have called you here if I hadn't found a way out.
So where is it then?
Right here.
You see the closet in the back of the room? There's a vent in there.
You think that could be a way out?
Dunno. Could be pretty important, but I can't get the vent off.
Did you not think to go look for a screwdriver in the storage room?
Or did you turn your back on to go get a screwdriver?
Nah, seems silly to me.
Even when you might have something important, you're still a letdown. It only seems to have been screwed in with a few flatheads. I can probably get it off with my badge.
Yeah, dude. Take your time.
All right, let's...
Murder? Huh?
I hadn't been facing him. He could have hit me easily. I don't know if he just missed or...
Ah, shit. Hold still, dude.
Hold still, bro. Let me just kill you.
What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. I think you can take a guess, man.
He's so silly.
Get away from me! I managed to shove him out and began fighting with him. What the hell are you thinking?
Damn, dude. Hold still.
Hold still. I'm just trying to kill you, dude. Just hold still.
Oh, shit. Why is the ceiling that way? Where is it?
No, you don't. I'm taking this.
Yeah.
I was able to disarm him and take the knife away from him. This really is a new low, Kutsuki. Just wanting us all to sit here and wait was one thing, but trying to kill me? I'm restraining you and letting the others know what happened when they wake up.
Dude. What? You think they'll believe you?
Yes.
You've made some pretty bad blood with just about everybody here.
Oh, was that his game plan? Because like
So
everyone
what?
hates him.
I'll trust my word over yours.
Nah. Will they? They just think I'm kind of weird. But they think you're a danger.
True. You are weird.
But no, they don't.
You blew up at us earlier, dude.
True.
Hell, we even heard you screaming at your sister, you know?
Oh. Yeah.
She's not part of this.
She probably thinks you're a burden, dude. You haven't shown her any kindness since we got here.
Shut up.
Oh, he's being rage baited.
She'd think better of you if you could just be quiet and calm down, too.
Hey, make me smile more.
Shut up!
I didn't lie to you, dude. There's one way out. You got it in your hands right now, Sonata. If you want to escape, prove us all wrong so bad, then do it.
Okay. I guess I am a murderer. You actually did it, dude.
You actually did it, dude. Guess I underestimated you.
Guess you did, huh? Guess you did.
I wasn't sure if I could keep him restrained. If he broke out, nothing could have stopped him from trying to kill someone else.
True.
So, I killed him first.
What utter nonsense. Do you expect me to believe that nonsensical excuse coming from such a brilliant legal mind? You were fully aware he posed no threat. You made it evident you saw him as a half-baked stoner. And now, with a broken nose and a concussion,
Exactly.
he simply wouldn't be getting up again. And certainly not making another attempt in a state where anyone could have repelled him.
Moichi, why? Why did you do it?
How could you?
Why? Is it still not crystal clear why? I'm the only one who was working into delirium to actually find a way out of here. While the rest of you were content to sit here and do nothing.
Yeah.
I'm the only one here who cared that we were in a situation where any of us could be killed at any moment. The rest of you, so eager to judge me, were all content to just sit here and wait for some nebulous rescue that's still not come to pass. And every time I tried to get you all collaborating to escape, you would all decide instead to either give up or worse, mess around. And then it would be thrown in my face as a failure of my attempts to get everyone out of here alive every single time. You were all content to just live here, so why shouldn't I be the one who actually gets out? I'm the only one who seems to want to leave. Kutsuki told me he knew about a way out, and I took it. And had I not, this would have been a trial for my murder.
True. True.
Can you honestly say that not a single one of you would have done the same thing I did?
And what for the rest of us? We'd all die for your escape.
That was never part of my plan. Yanis kept that half of the rules secret, to force this situation to be far more dire than it seemed, I suspect.
Who's to say?
I guess if you didn't know,
After
you would
I
have just thought
found
you
out-
could have got this scot-free.
So be it. Kutsuki's blood was already on the floor. Someone else was going to die. I wasn't going to just let it be me.
Moichi, how
How could you?
could you just so easily sacrifice the lives of everyone here?
Because you never cared.
Why did you frame me?
He hates you.
Why not?
What?
For years you've held secrets from me on behalf of our father. Just determined to be his perfect little sunflower. Every time that man hurt me in some way, you'd never be there for me until after the smoke cleared.
True. I don't want to get
Every
hit.
time you would berate me for not being more like you.
Yeah, be more like me.
Every time he'd humiliate me in front of others, including you, to make an example of me. He'd always drill that into you, how I was a bad influence and someone you should stay away from. That's why you only ever talk to me in private.
True. We don't like you.
Moichi, I really tried to.
Whatever.
Shut the fuck up, Himari!
Language.
Your crocodile tears aren't gonna work this time.
I suppose.
If I'm going to die, then at least grant me the dignity of my last words.
Well, I hate you.
Our father never gave me a chance. I was always his biggest mistake and resentment, something that man never changed his mind on.
Womp womp.
Even after I became the absolute prosecutor, he still favored you. He still saw me as a burden. Still saw and treated me as what killed Himawari, her mother. All the while, you'd simply stand aside, watch him treat me like a burden, and do nothing to actually step in and help me.
Dude, now's not the time.
All you could ever do was dry my tears afterwards. All until the day I was finally sent to juvie, where you'd never need to even bother pretending to care. Every game we played together, every school assignment we worked on. What did any of it matter if you couldn't be there for me when I needed you the most?
So did that happen prior?
Right down to asking him to sell off the last thing we had left of our mother. You sided with him every time.
Because I understood it more than you, dingus.
You never held any empathy for me.
You just try to get me killed.
You're no better than him.
I couldn't do it. Falling to my knees, I could do nothing more than weep.
Yeah, let's get him out of here.
The most ugly weeping I've ever done since I was a newborn.
ugly crying in this situation.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's too late for that. Far too late.
Womp womp. Get over it, dude. Grown adult, by the way.
You can't just say that!
I know, right?
What the hell do you, of all people, know about what I went through?
I don't know anything, yeah. But this isn't right at all.
Your last moments are going to be saying this.
You're demanding that Himari knew exactly what she needed to do to help you when you were a kid. To stand up to your dad like that. But Himari's your twin sister. You two were the exact same age. You're asking that someone your own age stood up to her own dad. Can you honestly blame her? Your dad kept putting you in horrible situations, and yeah, I don't know how bad they all were. But, Himari, it sounds like even despite what your father told her, she still chose to help you however she actually could at her age.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna go throw hands with your dad,
Wasn't
right?
what you needed, I get that. But it's what Himari could still do for you.
Oh, that's cute.
To still argue against what your dad was doing. Your dad's the one to blame in all this, not Himari. He's the one who decided to play favorites with his kids. Even Himari could see that was a terrible thing to do. Even with the little control she had, she still tried to be there for you. To be the sister that you needed. You should have stuck together. Himari clearly wanted it, and we could have still found a way out together. But now you're going to die, and she'll be all alone. Forever.
Yeah, dingus.
Missing someone she found important. Someone she loved.
She didn't. That's...
Of course you loved you, Muppet. Yeah, let's wrap it up. Come on. You've already ruined the moment.
Moichi,
Silence. Oh no. A badge?
I wonder, was I ever fit to wear this with any semblance of pride?
No. Give it to me. I want it.
Himari, I'm sorry.
Aw.
You were in the same situation I was, but because you never faced our father's wrath, I never wanted to admit it. It was foolish of me to always blame you for his favoritism for what he did.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
ashamed for doing so.
Better be.
For so long.
Moichi,
It's strange, though, what Kutsuki had said to me during his final moments. It almost seemed like he wanted me to kill him. Like he knew those words exactly would get under my skin. And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old.
Scars?
I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Oh, we haven't been here for a month.
Himari, I need you to have this. When a prosecutor is unable to continue serving, he has to return his badge to the office. I'll be unable to, so I please ask you to do so. As for the card, keep it close for me.
What a snooze fest!
That's what I'm saying.
Done yet with your little chit chat? Because I think it's time we wrap this up.
What do you mean?
What? No, please, wait! I haven't properly said goodbye.
How do you say goodbye in this situation?
Well, too bad. I'm done waiting. I checked out ages ago when the dude in the bow tie started yelling.
Fair enough.
Himari.
Moichi.
I'm strong enough to take this. I promise. And you'll be fine. With the showing you gave today, I know you'll keep the others safe.
Yeah.
I entrust my legacy to you.
Thank you.
Please, get out of here, himari. Don't make the same mistake I did.
I'm gonna go on a killing spree just for you, bro.
Please, just a little longer.
Nope.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to say goodbye yet.
Dude, you'll never be ready. Just get it over and done with. Say goodbye. He's not gonna wait.
Quiet down! You've been delaying this for far too long! Let's get this along, everyone. All good killers deserve a fitting punishment. And for the absolute prosecutor, we've prepared quite the special spectacle.
Goodbye, everyone. I'm sorry for all that I've done.
Goodbye, friend.
Goodbye, himari.
Been found guilty. Uh-oh. Now what? Muichiro, no! Oh! Yoink! He just got yoinked out of there. Damn. Kafka-esque. What's this? Oh, you got the electric chair? Get out! Escape! Run! You can do it. Push. Muichiro, you can make it. Run. Run. Escape. What's out there? Out of order. Tesla coils. Okay, this is kind of messed up. Poor guy got fried, god damn. Witness the first execution.
I tell ya, this equipment isn't up to standard anymore. He nearly got away. But it wasn't good enough for him to survive 40,000 bolts to the skull.
you do something so cruel?
Please, Heavenly Father, save his soul and forgive him for his sins. Please protect us from...
No, never, can't, there, no!
Fucking shit was that?
That was crazy.
What? I'm simply holding up the rules that I laid out for all of you. I mean, if you'd all embraced apathy by now, you wouldn't have felt a thing watching that. That's just the consequence of trying to hold on to your humanity. You kids all still want to trust each other, and look where that got you. Nowhere but lower. Some of you even trust me now.
Okay, no, let's not go too far.
Explain.
The exit that the lawyer boy thought was worth killing somebody over? I made it up. You guys took it at face value without a second thought.
I knew it was made up.
Not only did Sonata succumb to this nonsense, it was all in vain.
Yeah.
Correct. He died for absolutely nothing.
I mean, it wasn't nothing.
You demon! You soulless, evil demon! All this happened because of you! They wouldn't have tried to kill each other if it wasn't for you pushing them into a corner!
Also true.
Don't give me all the credit. The motive was kind of a last-minute addition to the control, yet still got results. They could have chosen to not kill, but they didn't. Besides, you've already proven the experiment's hypothesis at least a little correct by succumbing to your own apathy.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever do you mean?
You're all so selfish, thinking only of yourselves at this moment. But you've missed the best part of all of this in doing so.
What's that? Go on, enlighten us.
Look at her. Such interesting results.
Oh.
Her twin brother just got fried harder than a fork in a socket, and not one of you even glanced at her.
Damn. She's not doing too hot. Himari, come on. You're good. Is it in there? Or was there like an epilogue? Oh, hi, Kaguya.
Kaguya-san.
Hey, what's up?
Are you doing all right?
No, I just witnessed my own brother's murder. A gruesome one at that.
I reached into my apron pocket. And they were still there.
He's gone. Moichi killed someone, and now he's gone.
You passed out. After you passed out, Miyoka-san and Shiraki-san carried you back here. I am here to tell you that's what happened.
Thank you, Kaguya. I guess Hiroshi asked her to tell me all of this.
Moichi. You fucking idiot!
Oh, damn.
He threw the badge across the room. I didn't know where it landed.
We're Angie.
I didn't care.
How could you think I'd even be close to doing all right. You saw what happened. What Moichi did to me. What he did to Kutsuki-san. How he felt about me.
Don't be mean to Kaguya. Kaguya, hug her, quick. Wrap your scarf around her. Quick, hurry.
Maybe our dad was right about him. Maybe he just saw something in Moichi that I couldn't. And I just let it happen. He killed someone. He stabbed someone to death. And then he tried to frame me for it. His own sister.
That's pretty messed up, to be fair. It's a bit of yikers.
All the while, he acted like he was going to try to exonerate me. He yelled at me, yelled at everyone, he yelled at you constantly for not living up to his expectations. He expected me to believe some speech from a guy we've barely known for a week was what changed his mind. That's what changed his mind after all this time, after everything he said and did to me.
He needs a bit of a butt for that.
And I'm just supposed to forgive him after all that?
Just let it out, Himari. Just let it out.
After he could only say he should have treated me better right before he died. So, I'm supposed to believe him now.
I guess.
Of course he lied. He did it all the time. He was lying, talking, saying whatever would clear his guilty conscience. He only ever cared about himself.
Evil Himari arc. Let's go.
I held the card in both hands, ready to rip it in half.
I don't understand. What is lying?
Kaguya, you're too pure. You're too pure, dude.
But then the card fell from my hands, fluttering into Kaguya's.
Hmm?
This card.
So number 9.
It's from a game me and Moichi would play when we were kids. He drew on this card. It was his favorite. He gave it to me the first night we were here.
Oh God.
No matter what happened, even when things got bad, we would play this game together. It was ours.
That's not stupid.
Is this card lying?
No, lying isn't a tangible thing. It's when you tell someone something you know isn't true.
Why do you think Moichi is lying?
He was always lying. He never cared about me or anyone else. He treated me like a burden from the moment we got here.
The first night we were here, he gave you the card. Even when things got bad.
What are you... No.
Yeah,
No,
he did.
I'm not forgiving him. I will never forgive him.
You have to forgive
I
him.
don't
He's your
care
brother.
what his reasons were. I don't care why he gave me the card. I don't care if he loved me or if he didn't. What he did is unforgivable. And I don't care about him anymore. Do you understand?
Can I hold you?
Aw, Kaguya. You can pick me up.
Hold me.
Pick her up. Do it. Flex your muscles.
Do you mean a hug?
Sure.
Can I hug you?
Yes, you can.
Aw, she's a friend.
Kaguya wrapped her arms around me, holding me tightly to her chest.
She gives you a big sloppy kiss on the lips. Mwah.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't have any energy left to be angry. I just held tightly to Kaguya. Thank you.
Are you doing all right?
Doing my best.
A bit. I feel a bit better. There was a strange scent to her. I couldn't tell if it came from her or her big scarf, but it was nice.
Do you feel better?
I only managed to nod as a response. Then I felt her arms finally let go. She tucked the card in her shirt, then sat down in the chair. I felt so tired. My body was barely holding on. I just wanted to sleep.
Yeah, bedtime. Come on.
I'd like to be alone right now. Have a good night, Kaguya-san.
Okay.
Bye. That means leave. She's not moving. She's just sitting there, staring at me.
Kaguya-san?
Is the moon visible at good night?
Technically, yes.
Could you at least get the light?
The light?
The light switch over there. Could you please flick it off? Kaguya flicked off the light switch, and I could hear her footsteps in the chair sliding. Despite the new darkness, I could feel her eyes on me.
Watching. She's gonna kill you. Maybe if I just go to sleep, she'll head back to her room.
I tried my best to fall asleep. But no matter how hard I tried to push my feelings aside, no matter how much I tried to forget about him,
We still love him, our brother.
there was still one thing that stuck out in my mind.
What's that?
And the scars I had on my arms, they're gone, despite them all being barely a month old. I don't know what's going on. I'll never find out.
Those words continued to echo in my ears as I slowly drifted off to sleep.
Oh, it's on his arm.
Sinking, falling.
Wondered what?
Exactly what he meant by that.
It's like a self-harm thing he's referring to, maybe? Hope not. Like, that's creepy. Hi, Kaguya. Sadako.
Come find me.
Complete episode 1. Yay! 12 hours nearly, goddamn. Episode 1. Apathy within and below. End. $14 absolutes remaining. Yeah, credits. I guess now's a good time to do my thoughts, right? I mean, overall, I think the story's good. I wasn't expecting the brother to be the first murderer. I was honestly locked in on the plastic surgery girl, and I thought maybe she wore a wig or something. Or when Hiroko or whatever mentioned the doppelganger, I thought it was the other guy with the pink shirt. So, to me, I just couldn't think it'd be a brother. But I think it's pretty good. I think the trial mini games are a bit long-winded. I like the characters. I think it's pretty good. I quite enjoyed it. I like the interactions with others. The free time thing's pretty good. Quite like that. I quite enjoy hanging out. You know, and like you get like little art pieces as well when you hang out with people. It's kind of cute. Yeah, I think the trial was like 5 hours long. It was very long-winded. Really good, but goddamn, really long. Maybe I was just really slow with it. I don't know, but it just kept going. But overall, I think it's really good. I'm looking forward to the next episode. I think that's it for now, from my understanding of what's going on with this game. I think that's all there is to it. And then we'll get more when they release episode 2. I don't know when, but when they do. But I really enjoyed it. I think it's just a solid experience overall. That's a great scene. Was that it? Oh, that's a great scene. To be continued. Yeah, you have the glasses. Why?